All right, and we should be live. How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of the Wizard101. Ooh, I totally messed up the title. It's actually episode 7. Welcome to the solo walkthrough series, episode 7. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of Mushu. The plan was to do a little bit of Genshin Impact today. However, me personally, I'm not feeling up for it, and it's mainly just because I'm pretty tired from work. So I thought, why not just have some time to, you know, just chill and relax with the Wizard101 story on the Wizard game, where I use 2 of my brain cells in order to play the game, especially because it's Arc 1. You know, all you gotta use is like 2 brain cells. You know, you use the Blade brain cell and then you use the AoE brain cell. That's all you gotta use. But yeah, hopefully you guys are excited. I do have a couple of news for today's stream before I get started. So a couple of updates on the status of the solo walkthrough character. We got ourselves yet another pet. His name is now Slim Sparky. That's just a random name he gave me, but I decided going for the Death since now I'm getting towards the point where I'm going to be getting an AoE soon, and I don't necessarily need the glue my pet anymore. So the glue my pet is very short-lived, and the reason why I want this Death is mainly just because of Dark Pact and stuff like that. It's super useful for, you know, weaknesses and all, and also the fact that I get the double blades. This could be really useful throughout my adventures. Obviously it might not be good against certain bosses, but overall this pet is fine. And other news, I did give up on the Zeus robe. I decided to craft the second best thing, which is the Adept's Toga. This is the second best gear set for level 30s. The best of the best will be Zeus gear. And also the other thing being is I got a new energy stitch. So say hello to the new energy stitch. I'm actually really proud with this one. Basically, for those who are wondering, the robe comes from the Pandemonium pack. Obviously, you guys already know what the hat comes from. Halloween pack, obviously. And we got the Shinobi boots. And I thought it was just perfect because I really wanted to combine something with the Pandemonium stuff, because I really do love the Pandemonium pack, and I always wanted to find things to, you know, make stitches out of it, because I honestly thought that, you know, it's really nice, and I definitely think it's possible to make some pretty nice stitches overall from it, and this is how this came up. So with that being said, I've also did like a tournament off camera because I was debating the stream during the Sauce and Staff. And now we got ourselves some energy gear as well for this character, and I'm actually really proud. So other news as well, you thought I was done, but wait, there's more, because I have another thing to showcase to you guys. It's actually really awesome. And this is my jellyfish garden. I mean, not really a garden, but like, this is where I put all my jellyfish. Yeah, I got max jellyfish now, so whenever I get to master artisan rank for crafting, just say I have like 250 golden reap bread and sometime in my near future. And I'm actually really happy with the progress I've done for the walkthrough character. I'm pretty much for the most part set. Obviously, you guys already saw the garden, I believe, last time, where I said that was going to be a prickly pear cactus garden, so I don't really have to showcase that. Also was able to get a bunch of houses because this was during the time I was doing, what is it called? Zero energy fishing, which is super good for gold, especially for, I guess you could say, somewhat free-to-play accounts. It's awesome. Like, overall, it's awesome, and I'm really loving the progress I've done so far for this character. So yeah, your boy's been grinding quite a lot, and now we're going to be doing a little bit of Mushu for a couple reasons. Number one is because I haven't done it in a while. Number two, it's because I actually just want an excuse to level up this pet. I'm not gonna be honest, I actually just want an excuse to level up this pet, and what a better time to level up a pet than to, you know, do a little bit of questing. And as you quest, you level up and, you know, just train more with the energy that you have, because I'm pretty sure this pet might be really nice, and I could use a really nice pet right about now. But yeah, enough introductions, because I know it's been a while. How's everyone's day going? You know, I just gotta let you guys know about the status of the solo walkthrough series so far. It's been an amazing ride for sure. How's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Previously on the Wiz series, the race for the Deaf Professor is on as we race to get to the Dragonspire key. To get this Dragonspire key before it was all lost, the wizard has been deployed to Mushu at the Imperial City, trying to wake up the Majesty, and somehow he's sleeping. So now we have to go and talk to this man to get tested for something. I'm not sure what exactly this test is, but it's a test.
Greetings. I confess that I'm surprised Noboru Wakatami sent you. I have never administered the test
Also, I should
of mind
definitely
to
promote the
anyone
stream.
other than a monk. Welcome to the Rock Garden, esteemed wizard. I see you are anxious to pursue your quest. However, there are many evils loose in the spiral, and the one you seek to battle is but one of them. Still, to be as the Muda is to be at peace and pure of mind. I hope that the Rock Garden will lead you to peace as it has for me. Go now, enter and clear your mind. Afterwards, go inside the dojo and see what wisdom you can learn there.
Alright, bet. Sounds great, sounds great.
Come to me when you are finished with your journey. I will be able to tell if you are truly pure of mind.
I mean, I guess alright, because he's a monk. Oh, great. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I promote the stream before I actually get started. I have been thinking of making a myth pet for the Wandering Eye, but what pet did you use to hatch with the kiosk? For like, if you ask me for like myth wizard pets, honestly, for myth wizard pets, it's kind of a sticky situation. I guess like if you're just starting, I would say definitely go for Wandering Eye, but the more you keep advancing through the game, the less likely you're going to be needing something like the Wandering Eye. And the reason why I say this is because Orthoris already by itself is really good as an AoE that you definitely do not need a Wandering Eye. So if I were you, I would probably get someone like the Mythdactyl, especially for like early game players, because the Mythdactyl comes with that Gargantuan enchant that's super useful for many reasons of being able to enchant something that's very powerful, like your Orthoris, that could do just insane amounts of damage. You also get a blade and some other goodies.
And the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared.
Another pet I would probably recommend for PvE players, this is more like a late game thing though, definitely Frilosaur. Or just like the Myth Gulcher is pretty good. Frilosaur is more like an end game content players to get the best of the best stats for PvE for Myth. And as for like ones that you can get from kiosk, I would say the other best option will be the Gulcher, and it's because the Gulcher comes with a decent amount of buffs that you can actually use right away, including the AoE trap. Even though it's not that big in the percentage, it's still very useful as an extra buff, and it buffs every enemy along with the blade.
Yes, you have learned much. You are on the path to the Muda. Remember to keep this inner peace within you, always.
One sec, almost done with errands. Yo, Dux, are you in Aquila or something? Yo, I'm finished with my errands, dude. I'm finished with my errands, I'm glad.
Return to the Emperor God Noboru Akatame with my best wishes.
Okay, so what is the first step I need to do? So I would say if you're definitely training pets, the first step you should do is try to make a base. If you're trying to make it anything from scratch, try to make a decent base. So basically by base, it's essentially like, let's say for example you want to go for a triple double, which is what this pet is. You'll definitely want to go for something that comes with, you know, one of the damages and one of the resistance that you need. So if I was to get double damage like Death Dealer, Pain Giver, or Death Dealer, Death Giver, that's perfect. Something like I have right here will be great for a base for a triple double pet, which means double resist triple damage. You just hatch with the pet that has a very similar stat line, and then you basically kind of risk it for the biscuit. One of the things I would say about kiosk is it's very difficult to try to make the exact pool of the pet that you're going for in kiosk, because chances are, you know, those people who have offered them in kiosk either are super popular pets or they don't really check them too often. So one of my suggestions is just try to make your bases, and when you get like at least 2 bases, you can have to where your third one is something that you try full sending a little bit, and if that goes well, then try to make the other one ancient, and you just go higher and higher as you go. But just make sure you always have a backup pet. If you want to make some really good pets, make sure you have a backup pet. There's a better method to doing this. Again, my recommendation will probably be a ferric method from ferric, but really, when it comes to kiosk, it's all RNG. It's kind of like pirate in a way, where it's like all RNG. The only difference is that for Wiz, it's definitely a lot easier to train pets. So you have that going for you. But I would just recommend always have a backup pet.
Lo Peng says that you passed his test.
Unless you mean and you don't care, then you just full send.
I expect a wizard can easily pass the test of mind.
We are never truly done with errands. That's true. That's true. That's basically the story of my life. If I'm like not working, I'm running errands. It's kind of crazy. But I don't have the myth pet. You don't have the myth pet. So like you want to get the myth pet. Okay. So at that point, there's not really a guarantee way of doing it. Everyone has like their own specific method of doing it. You know, some people basically, you know, give a blood sacrifice to Cthulhu to try to make sure that they get the pet that they're going for, but that's not really the case. Chances are it's all RNG. So you're just gonna have to hope for the best at that point. I would say do a lot of gold farming and try to, if you happen to have like any decent pets from other wizards, see if you can offer them pretty often in the kiosk. You know, triple doubles very popular. All damage pets are very popular. Crit pets are popular. Certain PvP pets are very popular. If you have something along those lines, offer them in the kiosk and try checking them daily. You get some hatching peppers, and you can use those hatching peppers in order to create the Peruse potions. That way you get some free P9s instead of just having to make yourself buy a Peruse potion like numerous amounts of times, or having to wait for a timer to, you know, basically give you a free one. And another thing you can do is, if you want to set a time to where you want to do a hatch, let's say you do a hatch at 11 a.m. That way you could do a hatch at 11 p.m. You could do a little bit of that, 10 a.m., 10 p.m., something that's reasonable for you. That way you can get some 2 free hatches guaranteed per day. That's reasonable within time.
For your second test, challenge Samurai Yoshimotoyo to a duel and defeat him with honor.
I remember I saw you with the Myth Bloodbats. I do not recommend the Myth Bloodbats. A lot of people have been recommending just go for unicorns, or like just any pet that's not too sticky. People usually are using the Death Bloodbat for some reason. Just go for pets that aren't too sticky. Like the Myth Bloodbat, in my opinion, is super sticky. Keep in mind, it took like hundreds of hatches. I mean, I'm over exaggerating, but it took plenty of amounts of hatches in order to get rid of the Bloodbat. So I will avoid the Bloodbat. Just kind of go for another pet, maybe a dragon, maybe a unicorn. Anything that's not the Bloodbat, or a Piggle would be preferred, because those pets for some reason tend to be stickier than others.
You wish to battle me? I would be.
Did you have with a good pet in the kiosk? Yes, I did.
Let us prepare and meet again inside the dojo.
If you're pressed for gold, definitely go to the arrow village for and just try fishing for those jellyfish like I showed you guys in the Sunken City. One of the best places in order for you to get gold, because they sell for a lot of gold. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, we're done. Do we have a reshuffle? Well, I'm just full sending it. Oop. Well, we're just go. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I'm just gonna kill you. What pets are not sticky? There's really not. Okay, the pets that aren't, like, just avoid the pets that are sticky. So like these pets that I will avoid, the Shao Kitten is super sticky, the Piggle is sticky, the Bloodbat is sticky. If you avoid any of those pets, you're fine. After that, it's just really mostly RNG. But there are certain pets, in my opinion, that are stickier than others, and that will include those pets like the Bloodbat, the Shao Kitten, and also the Piggle. Every other pet's fine. So I would say either do Unicorn, maybe even a Dragon, just something that's not the Bloodbat or the Piggle, because those pets are sticky for sure. That's my recommendation. Man, I was over here ready to blade stack him and stuff, and I'm just like, there's no point.
It was an honor.
No, nah, it definitely was not my honor though. It definitely was not for me. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing, sir. I spit on you. Dude, Beast Moon is on, by the way. That's gonna be fun. I do want the Myth Ninja Pig, just so I can get a new idol for myself. Honestly, I'm kind of sus about the spell elements. I will get them, but I'm low-key a little sus about the spell elements. I feel like they never fixed the issue, and they purposely made it to where you get even less spell elements. But I'm not too sure. But I'm definitely really sus about it.
You walk like a victor. If you defeated Yoshimotoyo, you are indeed a formidable opponent. You must be a powerful wizard to pass the test of body, but your training can't help you pass the final test. One's true spirit cannot be disguised. Many would rather run than face the judgment of the Muda.
The Muda's like, that's not a vibe, and just instantly claps you to oblivion.
If you are truly pure of spirit, visit the statue of the Muda at the center of the palace grounds and let your true spirit shine.
In questing, I have gotten myth pet drops, like crown pet drops. Yeah, in my opinion, like, it doesn't matter if it's a crown's pet, or even... It doesn't necessarily matter too much if it's a crown's pet or not. The only time it matters, in my opinion, is for pets that are like the, for example, the Fearless Sword. Because you have that stat bonus you can use for PvE. Or PvP, depending what you want to do, and depending what you plan rocking with the pet. But other than that, usually the crown's pets don't matter. You could literally get yourself one of the Beast Moon pets and you might be fine. Well, maybe. It just really depends on, you know, what cards does it come that could be really useful. And obviously, what matters more than the cards will be the stats that it comes with. Does it come with something that could be useful for your resist, like Spell Proof or Spell Defy? Does it come with damages? You know, it all just depends.
Young wizard, you have done much good in your time. The shining spirit of a true hero is evident in you. You have passed the test of spirit. Difficulties approach you, but do not despair.
Look at me!
If you keep to clarity of mind, strength of body, and purity of spirit, you will ultimately triumph.
Woo! Hey, how's it going, Timid? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Let's see, what school am I playing? Death Wizard. So it's not supposed to be like a sweaty solo walkthrough series. Because if I want to be sweaty, I'll be sweaty in Pyre, okay? That's where it comes down to. But this is just for me to relive the story of Wizard101 because 4th arc is coming soon. Well, it's already here, but more 4th arc stuff is coming soon.
You passed the test. Most esteemed wizard.
Mother just told me that I'm a vibe, dude.
Pure of mind, body, and spirit. Forgive my lack of faith. I only thought of the safety of his benevolent majesty. Find my superior, the Jade Champion, within the Emperor's throne room. He will help deliver your message to his Imperial Majesty.
I'm probably gonna switch realms because I do not want random people just joining my fight. We're gonna go Unicorn. I have a storm that's actually right where you're at. Hey, that's nice, dude. You'll definitely get further than me. For many reasons. Well, for me, it's like, I'm doing the story. Also, my controller's on because I was playing Genshin earlier to do my dailies and stuff. I'm doing the story. Also, it's a solo series, so obviously I'm soloing. And there's only going to be a handful of times I'm doing this, so there's that.
After 3 tests, Noboru Akitame was bored, but wise to administer them to you.
So how does the statue talk exactly? I feel like it's, you know, telepathically, you know, he's got these powers. I'm not
Jade
sure.
champion sighs with sadness.
Magic, exactly,
as you
magic. That's
deliver
the
Ambrose's
explanation to
warning
everything.
about
Magic.
Malastair.
You are too late. The Wizard Malastair already petitioned His Benevolent Majesty for the spiral key to Dragonspire. When His Imperial Majesty refused, that foul wizard cruelly wounded him and fled through the gate to Dragonspire. Only His Imperial... When His Imperial Majesty refused,
I accidentally skipped,
that
dude.
foul wizard cruelly wounded him.
You have a
and fled
hyper
through the gate
elixir?
to
That's litty.
Dragonspire. I could not stop him.
My opinion on the hyper elixir, and this is kind of a little bit of a hot take because I still had that take at the time, not anymore, but I thought the hyper elixir was fine. I thought it was pretty good for what it is, but now with stat caps being considered, hyper elixir isn't really that great anymore as it used to be because of those stat caps. However, if you're doing this for like lower level questing, it definitely does help. So it has its use, but it's definitely not as useful as it used to be. Even then, I would say the hyper elixir for the most part is mid.
Only His Imperial Majesty can grant you the spiral key.
Yeah, I agree.
It's made him gravely ill. I trust you to keep this a secret. We do not wish to frighten our people with fear for the Emperor's health. If you wish to use the Dragonspire spiral key, you must restore His Benevolent Majesty's health. Please speak with Tan King, the High Monk. He can tell you how.
And this is where we begin our long quest through Mushu. Yeah, it makes sense to use it at the first start, considering that you probably won't have the best of the best stats. I would say it's even good at second arc until Darkmoor. I would say it's good until Darkmoor, and definitely, actually, it still probably be good at Darkmoor in my opinion. After Darkmoor, I would say it becomes a lot more useless once you get like maybe Cabal gear or definitely not Dragoon's gear. It's definitely not useful there.
Thank you for seeking me out. Whether it is your need for the Dragonspire spiral key or the Muda's invisible hand that brought you here, I am grateful for your help, Wizard. We have a large task ahead of us. In order to heal His Imperial Majesty, we must restore his mind, body, and spirit. All is not well. While His Imperial Majesty inwardly fights for purity of spirit, the people fight each other on land. Warlord Katsumori has taken His Benevolent Majesty's sword and plunged us into war. I've always believed in the tie between the Emperor and the land, but never witnessed it until now. If we cure His Imperial Majesty's spirit, we may well end the war. Will you help us? The spirit of a samurai resides in his sword. So we must
you want to
recover His
duo?
Imperial Majesty's
Definitely
sword from Warlord
not.
Katsumori.
This is a
Samurai
solo walkthrough
Shojiro
series.
Dama at Hamatsu Village can tell you more.
Maybe sometime in the future when I quest on another wizard, and I would definitely accept help from you guys, but for this wizard specifically, no, because it's a solo walkthrough series. So I still have a couple characters I want to quest anyway. I have a side account that I might want to make 99 in the future. So during that time, I will definitely be more than happy to accept help from you guys. But just this wizard specifically, no, only because it's a solo walkthrough. By the way, did we talk to Zeke? We did not talk to Zeke. Okay. Speaking of like solo stuff, right? Another thing I want to mention, the Nuzlocke series for the privateer. That is going to be ending very, very soon, sooner than you think. Now, what I'm thinking right now, after I talk to Zeke, let's just hear what he has to say.
Hey there, young wizard. Those
Hey
stray
there,
cats
young
you
wizard.
found are sure liking their new homes. How's about helping me out with something else? Nice-looking blue oysters need to be kept in a pure environment. Instead, they've been strewn about the land. Gather them up and bring them back to me, and I'll give you a nice reward.
I love Zeke. As I was saying, right? So, with the Nuzlocke ending extremely soon, I was thinking, since I do have some plans to change up a little bit of my gear set, where I'm using a weapon that's essentially meant for a combination of a Buccaneer Privateer kind of combo, mainly because this weapon comes with a knockback ability, which could be useful against Kane and some other enemies, in case I want to, you know, just buy some time for my other companions to set up. Definitely will really love a training point buyback kind of thing for Pirate. That'll definitely be really useful, because I have to reset everything.
Wizard, you arrive at a fateful time. Perhaps with your assistance, the tide of war will turn. We have dishonored His Imperial Majesty. If this village falls, all is lost. Our once peaceful warlord has scattered our forces, and
Gama grimaces as he clutches his side.
I have no strength. I am ashamed to ask. But can you rescue my missing men trapped in the outskirts of the village? Return when you have found them all.
Bet. But yeah, so like with that in mind, I'm gonna have to reset a lot of things, that's for sure. And not to mention, I'm also gonna be farming for Blood's Robe, hopefully, and can get a Blood's Robe, because that will be amazing right about now. So I have like, I think around 40-ish, maybe 50-ish keys. So I think around Thursday, we'll be doing a Pyro 101 stream, like a farming stream on Twitch. Not only to promote the finale of the Nuzlocke, but also to give us a chance to see if we can get ourselves Blood Robes. Because after I waste all those keys, and I still don't get it, then we're just gonna keep moving on with the series and, you know, go without Blood Robes, which makes me a little bit scared.
I'm free. I will return to Samurai Gama. You have my thanks, humble that they are.
Also, yeah, Zeke is definitely the all-seeing being. He's the true hero that we all deserved. He is a hero of the Spiral. He's a true hero. People think it's me, but it's definitely not me. It's Prospector Zeke, dude. My man's is everywhere.
An emissary of His Imperial Majesty.
He's over here doing like the diplomatic relations and everything.
Thank you, revered wizard.
But yeah, so with that being said, you know, got myself a new stitch for the privateer. I was really thinking hard about that one, because the plan was to use the masks you get from Kane, but in my opinion they look too damn silly, so I didn't use those masks, and I tried finding different gear to go with it. I will say the one unfortunate thing that Pirate definitely seems to have is, even though there is really good aesthetic gear, it's kind of all over the place. You're gonna have to like really farm for them, and even then I will still say that the stitching you can do in Pirate is very limited, especially with the how's the best way to describe it, right? The best way to describe it will probably be the limitations that comes with stitching certain gear. Like, you can't stitch this weapon with this weapon, even though it looks super cool. And I guess it makes sense because animation, but it still kind of sucks.
You rescued me. What an honor. I can make it back to fight on my own.
Dude, yes, I saw that. Lakers, not only did they make a bunch of trades, but so many people came over to LA. And honestly, I'm really excited. It's a good team. It's a really solid team. You know, I expected them, well, it should be expected for LA to go for people who, well, for some have some sort of veteran experience, but the main thing is get people who can shoot threes and can defend pretty well. They kind of did that, and it's very impressive. And there's like, they did so much that like I don't even know half of these things that happened. Like, I believe they got themselves like, I believe they got Malik Monk, and I'm just like, wait, like I didn't hear this anywhere. Like, I'm just over here hearing that, oh, they got Carmelo Anthony, they got this player, they got the Whiteback, and they got this player, this player, this player, and then it's like, oh, but Malik Monk is there. I was like, oh damn, like dead ass. It's crazy. They've done so much.
Thank you. I can't wait to return and fight.
Hey, how's it going, Nicholas? Welcome to the live stream, dude. I'm doing good, by the way. How are you doing? I actually have a friend who's a Lakers fan, and he's the complete opposite of you. And let me guess, they're like, oh, you know, championship or bust. Which, I mean, I agree, right? But like at the same time, it's like, yo, like chill. It's like, oh, we lost Caruso We lost Caruso. We lost Kuzma. Like Kuzma's never been a god. He was fine, but he was definitely not as great as everyone kind of try to make him out to be, especially Lakers fans. God damn, dude. Some Lakers fans are definitely overhyping Kyle Kuzma, in my opinion. I thought he was fine, but definitely not that great. They definitely were not. He definitely wasn't that great. He was fine though. I'm glad he won his chip though.
You found the missing men. I thank you. Perhaps
He's not
we
liking
may
the
yet
trades?
honor His
That's
Imperial Majesty
crazy.
and retrieve his sword.
I'm actually sad that we lost Kuzma. I'm not Kuzma. I'm actually not that sad about Kuzma. It does kind of suck because it's another young player that we got that's kind of gone. So there's some sort of attachment to them. But like, I'm more sad about the Caruso thing.
The evil warlord Katsumori.
But it makes sense, you know, gotta make the bag.
My men must combat the enemy with only their bare fists.
And it makes more sense because, you know, he's gonna be with Lonzo,
We were celebrating the
who he's played with before.
If you can retrieve
So it's
those
like, oh
weapons,
yeah, it's
we
the
will
homie,
bring
dude.
shame upon him. Weapons were in crates, so look for those.
He won it, Lauer and DeMar. I'm pretty sure the problem I have with Lowry and DeMar, right? Chances are they're gonna, and again, I'm not saying that they don't deserve it, but they're gonna be asking for a lot for sure in terms of like the money they can get from it. And Lakers definitely do not have that money, along with trying to make some sort of depth to come along with it. So it's just like, as much as I don't necessarily like that much of Westbrook's game, I understand why they did it. And most of the reason, I believe, has to deal with being able to rest LeBron and AD, because Westbrook alone can basically carry your team to the playoffs. Westbrook alone can do that, no problem, like literally no questions asked. The problem I have with Westbrook really has to deal with the spacing. But if, again, like what they're doing right now, if they get some really nice 3-and-D players, they'll be fine. The only thing I have then is Westbrook going to be able to change his game, or is LeBron or AD going to be able to change their game to kind of, you know, benefit Westbrook and him also being able to benefit the other players? That's my main issue. And maybe their chances are that it could happen. I tend to be very optimistic about this stuff, and I personally feel like if there's anyone who can have them where Westbrook can basically change up his game for the betterment of the team, it would definitely have to be like LeBron.
With these weapons now back in the hands of my men, Warlord
I think Lakers are doing fine. It is questionable though. I will agree. It's definitely really questionable, but at the same time, I'm like, they're fine. It's a solid team.
I've learned that forces of the vile warlord Katsumori are gathering to attack. They expect us to be weak. I don't want to reveal our strength just yet. What we need is a secret attack by a small
okay.
group or a wizard.
He's a pessimist. There's definitely nothing wrong with that for sure.
That will buy us time to
I mean, keep in mind, right? Like, I guess like my expectations, I can't say my expectations are too low, but like, here's the thing, right? I was a Lakers fan for a long time, to where like one of our best, well, I would say one of our players, not our best players, but like one of our players was like Robert Sacre. Like I was in that era with Robert Sacre, and I'm just like, dude, there were some complete cheeks. So literally just him being able to be competitive is all that really matters to me. Obviously a championship will be really nice, but just to be able to see like fairly competitive Lakers basketball is amazing, because I haven't had that for years. Keep in mind, I was also a Lakers fan where they had this supposed big three with Paul Gasol, Kobe Bryant, and Dwight Howard, and that didn't work out. They got, I think they got swept by the Nuggets, actually, if I remember correctly. And again, I fizz. That's, you'd love to see it. Not only that, but ever since after that year, it was like L after 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 L. Oh, we won a championship, and then we take another L. Yeah, I was a Lakers fan for that whole time. I forgot to mention he's actually a LeBron fan. I respect that. I really hate. I personally really hate. I despise Lakers fans who are like, you know, LeBron haters. because it's like, oh, he's just gonna tarnish the legacy of Kobe, and this is a Kobe land. And it's like, listen, respects to Kobe, there is no way that LeBron is going to be tarnishing the legacy of Kobe. Keep in mind, the whole idea of the Lakers legacy is having great, amazing players of all kinds play for a very competitive franchise, a very big and competitive franchise like LA. So there's like no way that LeBron James will be tarnishing Kobe's legacy. Kobe's done his thing, LeBron's gonna do his own thing. And that was my take whenever we got LeBron. I was like, yo, we got LeBron. And then when we got AD, well, I was kind of hesitant about it because I really loved, you know, players who wanted to be Lakers, still be Lakers. But at the end of the day, I was like, yo, we got Anthony Davis, let's go. And it was amazing. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. My expectation for them is just don't suck shooting the threes, dude. The funny thing is, LA was one of the Lakers specifically, because I know the Clippers are still LA. They were not only one of the worst three-point shooting teams, but also one of the worst free throw shooting teams, which is kind of a yikes. That's definitely like a recipe for disaster. And it's just crazy. Like, as long as you can just be decent at the three-point line, I'm fine, because everything else will just like take care of itself. All that matters then is just the chemistry. Get the chemistry going. And I feel like last season the biggest issue that the Lakers had was the fact that they just didn't have enough time to build the chemistry. I mean, keep in mind they had like the shortest off season compared to any other NBA team. You know, we're plagued with injuries, and with that, they just weren't able to, you know, build any sort of chemistry with the new players that we thought were going to be amazing. And it kind of sucks, but it just happens sometimes. But yeah, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. Again, I'm usually tend to be an optimist, though. That's the reason why. I think that's kind of why I have such optimism, because I'm generally an optimist. But again, keep in mind, I was a fan since we had Robert Sacre, and I was a fan way before then. But I was still a fan even when we still had like players like Robert Sacre, where he had that one game where he was able to play because the Lakers only had 6 players that were sitting because everyone else was basically injured or sick. And the NBA was like, well, we can't just have like, you know, them injuring themselves and now they'll just have 5 players or less. So we're gonna have to let Robert Sacre play even though he got 6 fouls. I was a fan during that time. They have no role players left from their 2020 finals roster, which in my opinion is not terrible. I personally, the only one that hits the hardest for me was Caruso, especially because he has such a, like, it's not really the fact that he's a like really good defender, it's more of the fact that like Caruso puts so much effort in everything he does, and we need more guys like him for sure. He brings such a positive experience to a lot of the players, you know, boosting up the morale no matter what happens, because he just puts in so much effort no matter what happens. KCP kind of hurts too, only because even though we kind of meme on KCP, he does do a decent amount of things, you know, on the court. Everyone else though, like Andre Drummond, I mean, me personally, I prefer Dwight Howard. I feel like the thing with Andre Drummond is like I kind of liked it. I could kind of see how it might have went, but the issue I had was like, let's be honest, the only reason they really got Andre Drummond was because of the name. They didn't get it for like the player he is. They got it for the name. Because if it were me, I would have kept Dwight Howard and just say, why even bother going for Andre Drummond? Just keep Dwight Howard. He did good for us. He's learned. And he's still going to be doing great things. He's going to let AD rest a little bit at the center position. Like, it only makes sense. But no, we just didn't do that. We got Andre Drummond. Yeah, Caruso had the chemistry with LeBron and AD, and they let him walk for nothing. Yeah, that's the thing. But I think I'm not sure. I don't remember if Caruso had. No, the Lakers did have rights for Caruso, so they could have done a little trade on him. But yeah, it does kind of suck. But I feel like the players they got overall have been pretty good. Like Kent Bazemore, dude. I heard they got Kent Basemore, and I remember when Basemore used to play for us, and he was pretty decent. And then he's getting a lot better the more time has passed, and he's played very well the last season, so pretty good.
I have seen your results. While the enemy's
I think they'll be
forces
fine.
scatter, our men grow stronger. You do us great honor. I know this warlord Katsamori well.
It's
He always wanted to
Wiz!
stand
Yep.
against his benevolent majesty, and stole his sword when we least expected it. To defeat him, we must know his actions ahead of time by intercepting his orders. While my men fight for every inch, you are best equipped to slip behind enemy lines.
I should probably
Take
turn
the
off my
orders
ports.
from the courier. Bring them back here.
I should probably mark this location too. It's only the smart thing to do, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, can we talk about the Suns real quick? So like, what's the plan for the Suns? Because like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If there was any time the Suns needed to win a championship, it was this season. This was the perfect time for the Suns to win the championship. Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I just feel like, I don't know, it's gonna be tough for the Suns to, you know, win with, you know, them just trying to run it back. Like, they're a good team and all, sure, but at the same time, I'm just over here like, okay, so the Lakers kind of got a little bit better. And if they're not ridding with, like, you know, injury plague, chances are they definitely will beat the Suns fairly easily. You obviously have many other teams that are still as good as they are. You know, some teams with a little bit more chemistry now. I'm not sure how it is for every other team right now. I think like the West is kind of, in terms of like what I've been seeing, it's been pretty quiet. I feel like it's mostly been the East that's been getting some really crazy trades going, like the Chicago Bulls, for example, which I'm hoping that the Chicago Bulls can make a playoff run, because my lord, we have not seen the Bulls in the playoffs for such a long time, and to see them get everything that they have, it's pretty awesome. But I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like, I just don't know if the Suns can win a championship this year. I feel like if there was any year they had to win, it was this year. I will say the same thing about the Bucks. If there was any year they had to win the championship, it was this year, and they did that, which is awesome. But, ooh, I don't know. I'm a little iffy about the Suns right now. They might be fine. They definitely will be in playoff contention. My only problem is like, okay, what is every other team gonna do? Are they going to be improving? Because like the only thing I heard from the Suns, they just re-signed Chris Paul. And I'm like, okay, cool. But like, I'm just, you know, what else are you gonna do? Like, can you improve anything else with the Suns? Maybe not too much, but I don't know, man. It's kind of iffy.
You have the orders.
He reads the orders with an expression of great concern.
Bro, no one realizes just how cracked the Death Minion is. Like, yeah, it's OP, but it's OP. I don't know any my football teams. Oh, this is basketball, by the way, we're talking about.
Very informative. Someone
Bulls got the
dishonors us.
yeah, dude, it's crazy.
There is a spy within
I'm so
our
happy
ranks
for the Bulls,
reporting to
dude.
the enemy.
I'm so happy for them.
These orders don't reveal the spy, but he reports to Dodaga.
Level am I?
Warlord
32.
Katsumori's worst warlords. Warlord Katsumori.
How's it going, by the way,
ordered
Mikey?
him to attack our weak flank. If my men attack him,
Ooh,
the
Dodaga.
warlord will know we have intercepted these orders. Only you can defeat Dodaga to stop the attack, esteemed wizard.
Esteemed wizard, you have a mission. Well, I have a mission for you. You must kill this man. Bro, I got it. It's going good? Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm happy for the Bulls. Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I will say that I think the Lakers season this year, again, hoping there's like no injury, like no like critical injuries or like an injury plague for them, it's gonna be a very interesting year for them. I think it's kind of do or die on Russ though.
Skills are mediocre at best. Too bad you may see some real fighting only once before your defeat.
Okay, bet, let's do it. You know, actually not opposed to this. We're gonna keep this. I wish I got a blade. That would have been nice. I'll just pass. You can get Doom of Gloom at that level, in case you didn't know. I don't think I'm going for it. I want to get... Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Use Steel Health on it. Crit +1. Blade, get 2000 HP. Oh, shit. Person who does whatever they're told. Go kill the enemy for me. Thanks. Yeah, literally. Thanks for your service, dude. Let's see. Wow, I have not gotten any sort of blades. I'm just blade once. I mean, I did get a blade, right? But I fizzled it because of the mantle. Cheeky little bastard. We'll be fine. How long have we been live, actually? Let's check. Is my bot even working? I wonder. It might take some time. Oh, there you go. We've been live for 45 minutes. So we've been doing nothing but the pre-log of Mushi for 45 minutes. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna feign him. Honestly, I'm really excited to get myself the what's it called? Crow? Well, I'm thinking for the walkthrough wizard, I want to do Mushu. I'm thinking like do Mushu, finish Dragonspire, and then do Grizzleheim. Or we can do Mushu. If we get to 40, we'll go ahead and do Grizzleheim till Ravenscar. Then we go straight to Dragonspire, and we go back to Grizzleheim, assuming that we might be able to get to Winter Tusk. One of the two has to be it. But I definitely should be level 40. Yeah, that could definitely work too, yeah. Because what I'm thinking is do Mushu, do Grizzleheim for Ravenscar. You know, for difficulty's sake, you know, I feel like if I do Dragonspire first, then I'm just going to be over leveled. But then when we're done with Grizzleheim, we go towards Dragonspire, finish Dragonspire, we come back to do Grizzleheim, because I'm pretty sure by then we'll be able to get towards whatchamacallit, the Winter Tusk world. Oh, I should probably change gear, by the way. Oh, there you go. Looks like I'm gonna get energy today. Also, I'm gonna keep this pet. I will not be needing what's it called, the energy pet now. We'll be using it later.
You have defeated Dodaga? Excellent. You have
Dark Park is good because everyone in Arc 1 knows weaknesses. Yeah, exactly. It could be nice to do Winter Tusk before Celestia. That's what I'm thinking. But before Winter Tusk and later Grizzleheim, the Scarecrow will be needed. Definitely.
It's only a matter of time before this spy reports.
Oh, also, I need to talk to Drogon for a spell quest.
Must be stationed at the outpost up ahead, which has just been overrun. I can only trust you with this matter. Go speak with Sanasai. He's become the leader there, though I doubt his skills. Help him if you can, and find the spy.
So chances are we'll be able to do one area, right? By the way, do you guys like the fit? Do you like the fit? I think it's fire. I think it's fire. I love the fit. It's my energy fit, dude.
Gamma sent you. He doesn't trust me, and perhaps
Are you
he's
going
right.
to be doing Barkingham Palace at 40? Yes. That's a yes.
I'll take what help I can get.
I definitely want to try it out.
We have to take back this outpost, or the enemy will prevent you from getting his
A
Imperial Majesty's
a woofa
sword.
riding a
I must prove
woofa.
myself to
Yes, that's how it
Samurai
works. The boots need a look upgrade. I think the boots are great.
Sanusai purses his lips.
You know,
as he
it keeps that
ponders his
Mushu
next
vibe
move.
going.
I think we should scout out the enemy towers to learn what they have. If you visit all the towers and report back,
Let's go back
I can
over here.
focus on regrouping my men.
Can we just go over here, right? And it'll just take us to Unicorn Way. That's actually really litty. I love that. I love that you don't have to go back to the arena just to go to Unicorn Way. It's really nice. We definitely have to do a Beast Moon stream sometime in the future. That's a must. It's a big must. Any chance you add channel memberships for your YouTube? So here's the deal, right? I would definitely consider that, but I believe I will have to be monetized in order to not only accept donations through super chats, but also memberships for YouTube. So really all I need overall is the watch time. And I already reached 1,000 subscribers. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys for that. It's really amazing. So the only thing I need now is the 4,000, I believe it's like 4,000 hours of watch time. And we're not really doing that great in that department. We got like, I think like 1.5 something for watch time. So the main thing that's needed in order for me to be able to do that kind of stuff, and when we do get that kind of stuff, I do want to get like, you know, special emojis, maybe think of something special to be a member and stuff. I will definitely need that watch time first before I can do any of that, because YouTube basically, in order to do any memberships for YouTube or like donations through super chats, you have to get monetized first. That's how it works. But yeah, fun fact. Think you're getting anime? Yeah, I'm getting anime. Unless Empower is 28, I don't remember. Let's see. Also Monster Mash, the summon minions at 28. Okay, yeah, so it's 9 lives, right? I don't think we're doing that today. We'll do that, but we won't do it today. I think we'll do it eventually. Not now, though. I feel like now the focus is, let's just do some Mushu. You know, when I finish, maybe when I finish Mushu, I'll get anime, because chances are I won't be using minions. That's more like something I'll use for PvP rather than PvE. Even though it is kind of useful, I guess. I feel like it'd be more useful during maybe, like, and this is kind of stretching it. It'd be useful for like dungeons, starting dungeons, where I could definitely use some assistance from like a 5-pip minion, because it does a lot for you. And even then, I'm kind of stretching it. Also, rapport. So that's all the snacks we got. Oh, I was just about to buy an energy elixir. Okay, so number 1. Oh, number 2. There you go. All right, we're going back. I was watching a space movie. That's lovely. Yeah, so that's why I don't have memberships yet. Is because YouTube has it to where you have to be monetized You have to be monetized first before you can do any sort of stuff like that. And when I do get, if I ever do get to that point, I'm not gonna say I will or will not, but we'll just have to wait and see. But if I do ever get to that point, I definitely do want to make it special as soon as possible when it's available. Like trying to get emojis and stuff like that. And same thing with Twitch as well. I think I could do that with Twitch, but I just haven't really had the money nor the time to contact someone and ask them, hey, you know, can you make some emojis for me for streams and stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see. I am planning to apply to a new job. This new job pays $15 an hour, and hopefully I can get it. So if that does happen, it gives me more opportunity to do not only just save, but also be able to purchase stuff a little bit more frequently, like being able to get channel emojis or Twitch at least, because I know for sure I can do it on Twitch. YouTube is a different story. Also, better equipment too would be nice, honestly.
A lot of supplies, you say? The enemy must have good supply lines. If we were to cut them, his forces would be weakened and wither. My men are fighting in the outskirts. I would be grateful if you would speak with Shai Feng nearby and determine how to cut the enemy's supply lines.
How often do you stream on Twitch? Unfortunately, not as often as I should. I have been streaming on Twitch every now and then, but it hasn't been as consistent as I hoped it would be. because the idea is like, okay, we'll do some stuff like on Twitch specifically, but like recently I haven't really had time to stream on Twitch. I've been more focusing on trying to get the Nuzlocke done. That way I can get it done before summer ends, and also we're doing this as well. But I haven't really had that much time to stream on Twitch because I've been more focused on the story content, and also I need to make videos too because I've been slacking on that department too. However, I will be streaming on it a little bit more often once more than likely school is in session, because we will be doing the Nuzlocke but a playthrough version, which will be in Twitch exclusive. And I've been trying to think of more games I could probably stream on Twitch for that will be exclusive for Twitch. I just haven't really thought of anything yet, so I'm still gonna do a little bit of research on that before I do a little bit more stuff on Twitch in the meantime. But for now, something that's guaranteed will be the Nuzlocke Twitch exclusive version on Twitch. And once I come back to school, it will probably be at least once a week kind of thing, because I will be really busy this semester, not only with just the school stuff, trying to graduate, but also trying to apply for universities for transfer.
Sanasai was smart to send
We got a lot to do.
I know how to cut supply lines, but I don't have the military force to do so. I left my family to volunteer here, so the sooner we cut the supplies, the better.
Why minion just blade into blade? You're right.
They've ordered their supplies throughout the area.
Let's see. If you were put into a cryo sleep for a long trip in deep space, what would be the first thing you would do as you wake up? So if, let's say I was just like lost in space, and I just happened to be I just happened to be sleeping, and I just suddenly woke up. What would I do? Honestly, I don't know. I'd probably be sad. Cause like I have like no one, I'll have like no one around to talk to. You know, kind of get into my own thoughts, and when you're alone, that's kind of it's kind of like a weird thing to experience, and especially like when you're in a place where chances are no one will find you because of how vast space is. Maybe you'll take some time to enjoy the beauty, but you know, more than likely you're trying to think, damn, like if there's gonna be anyone that can find me, kind of things. It's a little dark, but that's kind of how it is when you're in space. When you're lost, you're just lost, dude. Like, there's really not much you can do at that point, except, you know, just hope for the best, and more than likely you probably will inevitably die, just because your oxygen levels will probably decrease and you'll just die from lack of oxygen. Pretty deep. Go to the bathroom probably. Do you do like Mushu side quests? The experience is good. I actually don't do the side quest. Maybe one day I'll probably do some side quest stuff, but there's really no need for me to do side quests for Wiz, in my personal opinion, because you more than likely you will get to max level fairly easily. Also, I also don't want to be over leveled either, because then it just kind of makes, like, at least for this challenge, like it would make the game a little too easy at times. Especially Arc 1. It's notoriously easy if you're over leveled.
You destroyed the supplies, Wizard.
Get caught in the space spider's web and die? Literally, dude.
Lord Katsumori always threw a generous feast for the festival.
No, you would be put in the ship with passengers for a long space trip, and you would be frozen in a cryo sleep, and you wake up before you reach your destination, since you may be months away.
While you would destroy
oh, okay, so I'm with people.
They sent out supply runners to get more.
So, like, we're trying to reach to a place, right? We're trying to reach to a specific place. Honestly, if it were me, I just want to find anything that's cool, personally.
Defeat the supply runners, or this battle will never end. You can do this when you are ready, of course.
I just, like, really want to find anything that's, like, cool. That's kind of what I want to do. If I was to ever be in space, I just want to go anywhere that's cool. Then again, that's like a bad mindset, because chances are you will die for not knowing things. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go into this vortex because I'll probably die. Oh well, oopsie. And then you just die because you don't know what you're doing. For me, I would just like to explore, but then again, I'm just like, chances are, not knowing anything about space, chances are you will die for not knowing something. But I would like to explore, personally. I would like to go to like the nearest place and just explore there, see what it's like. Because like if you're at the point of no return, right? You might as well do something fun instead of just like die because of lack of resources and oxygen. So you might as well just do something fun when you get there. That's probably what I will do. Imagine us in the space exploration and be put to sleep for a long trip for a few years before we enter the spiral, since we left Earth. Damn, I can only imagine, like, because here's the thing, right? Hey, how's it going, Master? It's been a while, dude. How you doing? So, here's the thing, right? The thing about... I'm pretty sure there's some studies of this, but I feel like it's more of like, let's say you do come back to Earth or so, you know, from a long space travel. I feel like you may suffer from, oh my god, there's so many things that are changing. I'm not sure what they call this, but it's like you'll probably be suffering from the fact that you've missed out on so much and you're trying to like process every single little detail that has changed. Like, you know, let's say we went from like the iPhone 11 to like the iPhone 30, and it's just like a advanced piece of technology. It's like in your eyeball or something, and then, you know, all the buildings look a lot different, you know, like everything is just different, and you're just over here like, yo, how much have I missed? Oh yeah, and muscle loss. Muscle loss is definitely a very big issue in space. You lose the muscle because of the lack of gravity generally. So like you see like some of the most like, you know, buff spacemen can't even walk because of the lack of muscle now. Pretty crazy. You're making me want to play Wiz after not playing for 2 years? That's crazy, dude. Imagine. Extreme dehydration too, maybe? Yeah, that also is part of the reason. We left from the Milky Way and towards the spiral, but where are we going? Are we going to the Arcanum or something?
I now see why you are so
Which is also another spaceship?
Our job here is nearly done.
You know, it just makes me wonder, how the fuck do these people get their food? Do they even eat food?
I've stopped the supplies for now, but
that's what I want to know.
Katsumori has gone mad. He is no fool. His quartermaster will find a new way to send supplies.
Do they just go to random parts of the world, like in the spaceship, just to get food and eat? Like, how does that work?
Finish the job, revered wizard.
I want to know this
Defeat the
information.
quartermaster and cut supplies to this outpost for good.
Make an ice walkthrough? I'd watch that. Hell no. Fuck ice. Also, my ice is max level now, so there's like no point doing it. And even then, I wouldn't do it because I hate ice, dude. The only school I really like for PvE, other than maybe the offensive schools, like, you know, Storm, Fire, I would say Myth might be there only because of their improved Orthoris. The only other school I like a lot to quest on is Death, because Death is the only school where you can see them use their identity almost every time, and it's super fun. That's the thing I like about Pirate too, is that generally, through my experience playing it, there's so much identity that's actually being used even in PvE for Pirate, for every school, which is awesome. I love that. It's just really fun. Yeah, that really does bring the question of like, how the hell does the Arcanum get their food? Like, how do they even eat food? You know, these are questions that must be answered. I need to know these answers, dude. Like, I need to know. I need to know if they eat. Because like, they're just in a spaceship forever.
From the looks of you, you must have caught my men by surprise. Not me.
From the looks of me. Space spiders? Maybe, dude. Maybe. They must be delicious. Just gotta make sure they're fried, though. Fried space spiders, dude. That is why the humans will be put to sleep in a cryosleep for the whole trip, since the distance between Earth and the spiral will be so long that it will take years. Then once the ship enters the spiral system, we wake up. Yeah, there's that. But like, I just wonder, like, wouldn't you just suffer from being able, like, when you get to the spiral, you're like, oh shit, like, you know, how much have I missed? How did we not die? And you're just like questioning everything. But I feel like that's more of a thing when you go from outer space back to Earth rather than it is, you know, being in the spaceship, more than likely knowing that basically you're seeing nothing but like the same, because everything is so far away with the stars and the universe is just always expanding. So there's probably that. Take care, good luck. Thank you so much, Master. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, and Fizz, you love to see it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool. But like, it can't just be like the spiral. Like, you know, I gotta go somewhere. You know, I gotta visit like a world if anything. Gotta visit someplace. Can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go to the spiral. It's like, oh, I made it. And it's like, okay, what now? What? Where am I going? What's the plan? What world am I going to? Probably go to Marleybone, honestly, for me. I like Marleybone. Actually, you know what? Fuck Marleybone. Knowing the story of power, you'll know why. You'll know exactly why. It's like, do you really want to be in the spiral? Like the only place that seems somewhat safe will be Wizard City. Cause think about it. In Mushu, you're in a freaking war. In Marleybone, I mean, chances are not only are you going to be experiencing like gang activity, but also racism, which is not fun. Let's see. Dragon Spire, you just freaking die. Also, because it might be too hot. Oh, Marleybone's actually pretty chill. It's just Albion. Yeah, dude, but man, they do my Albions dirty, dude. By the way, can we actually have a dungeon when we go to Albion? Like, I would like to go to Albion, honestly.
You have defeated the quartermaster.
I would like to be in the revolt of Albion, like revolt against the Marleybonians with Albions.
No more supplies will make it
or
to
like
this
be part of the
outpost.
resistance, kind of like we did in Polaris, but like it'll be Albion.
If you can fight, so can I. I've decided to stay longer to help defeat Warlord Katsumori. Tell Sanasai.
I don't know. I just like to do some cool shit, you know.
I hope you will discover.
And I feel like Albion's the perfect place.
Started this war.
Amazing. I don't know whether to thank you more for cutting the enemy supply lines or for convincing Shai Feng to fight on. I am in your debt either way.
That's a lot of experience, by the way. It's crazy.
With the supply
yeah, it will be interesting.
We must also cut their line of communication. But what about the spy Kama mentioned? He expects much of me. We will need a large distraction. If you go to the scout towers and set fire to them, I can focus on finding this spy.
You're fired. Y'all love it. Alright, let's see. Gonna be burning these buildings real quick. Don't mind me. Just being we're just being part of the resistance, you know, normal things. Part of me always wonders why I keep marking, even though there's like teleporters that like literally do that exact thing I needed to do right away. Damn, I'm definitely not ready for Kane though. That's gonna be rough. Really rough. And I'm hoping everything goes well when we get there. Because if there's any world that I'm worried about the most, compared to all the worlds, it's Florenza. Like that's just, it's just like on steroids, dude. I like it though. But it's definitely very scary. I'm gonna have to be using companions I haven't used in a while. Basically, mostly the Aquila ones, because they still have their 2 lives.
I see the flames already. You have done well, Wizard. It is hard to believe that this war began when His Imperial Majesty refused Warlord Katsumori's festival gift. Now, we all must fight to save our land. I have discovered Gamma's spy. He's no spy at all, but the leader of this enemy outpost. He hides within the old dojo. One of the Ronin took the dojo's key when we were overrun. My men need to prepare for battle. I have a plan, but first, I must ask you to combat Ronin until you find the one with the key to the old dojo.
Bet. You know, I should really like decrease my deck size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't really think I need Spirit Blade. All right, now we get like a really nice deck that we can get everything easily. This makes it a lot easier. It reminds me about Lumeria because it didn't show any readings within our system of the spiral. Let me read that once I draw again. Actually, I'm just attack. Maybe we will do a space exploration as an advanced party since we have no spiral door nor spiral key. Because Imperia had no door until we crashed in, brought the door. That's true. That is true. Increase your deck size with one simple trick. You add a spell in it. Bro, you be sounding like those ads, dude. Those ads when you go to the no-no sites. Not only just the no-no sites, but the pirated sites too. It's hot singles in your area. Yeah, you've seen that. You've all seen that ad. Don't lie to me.
Key. This plan may well work. Perhaps I'm not as bad a leader as Gamma believes.
Woo!
Wizard, make your way to the old dojo and defeat Maito. My men will distract the bulk of his forces while you attack.
Now I can mark. I think 5 mana is enough, right? I mean, not 5 mana. 25 mana is enough. More than enough. Are we gonna level up from this, by the way? We do not. Yeah, we do not. We're getting close, though. Isn't there like a little clam here? Clammy clam? Yo, clam, where you at? There you are. Thanks. It's an oyster, but who cares? Calling it a clam. What happens if I lie? Then that will judge you. Muda will judge you. And you don't want to be judged by the great Muda.
In what world do you think you can take me on? Not this one, wizard.
Let's see. Ooh. Not bad. I don't even know why I even bring set shields if I don't really need them. Because they don't really have the pips to do anything, and they take forever to set up anything anyway. Oh, thank God it wasn't what I thought it was. Yo, I'm really hoping this pet gets something really good at Ancient. I need a solid pet. Like, badly, dude. It's the lightning bots. It's gonna do a lot of damage for sure. Yo, can I get a power pit, please? Please? Thank you. Asking you shall receive. As I kill this man with a feint and a blade, using 3 brain cells this time. 1 brain cell for the feint, 1 brain cell for the blade, 1 brain cell for the AoE. Yes, excellent. Very good. This pet's looking kind of nice, though. Looking kind of fleek. You love to see it, man. The Muda blesses you.
Sanasai smiles broadly at you.
It's from the great Muda.
A great
He's blessed
victory
me.
was won today, thanks to you. Your help gave me the courage to retake this outpost. You will be able to face Warlord Katsumori soon. My brother Gamma must accept this victory. You did not know. It does not surprise me Gamma never claimed me as his brother. Perhaps he will now. We will take care of the rest of the forces here. Return to Hametsu village and tell Shojiro Gamma.
Okay, let me see how much XP this gives. It's gonna be really close, but we don't level up from this either. Oh, this is actually pretty quick. We got, I mean, we're getting towards one area done. Just like that. It's pretty awesome. I think the next is a dungeon, though. Yeah, because we got this. Then we got the Crimson Fields. We go to another area and go from there. Make the Jade Scepter, yada yada yada.
Unless I guided you to victory. You have shown me that I should have greater faith in my little brother. Thank you for opening my eyes, Wizard. Your work with my younger brother has pushed the enemy back. Now is your chance to fulfill your destiny and return the sword. Speak with Hoi Mang at the front in the Crimson Fields. He leads our troops against Warlord Katsumori and will know the best way to seize the sword.
Leave this place, wizard. This is my dungeon. You will not survive.
This is his dungeon. Apparently, according to him, I won't survive this dungeon. According to this man, I will not survive. But we'll see about that. Damn, surprise Aaron. Be back in 15 to 20. Let's go. Back in Aquila. Let's go. Okay, let me discard some stuff. There you go.
Samurai Sojiro Gama sent you. I welcome your help. You must defeat the War Oni and recover the Emperor's sword. We have been waiting for you. If you would honor the general with
So
your
we're not getting any
presence,
XP from this, right? Because it's like a dungeon. Kind of sucks. Well, like, in terms of pet XP, not actual XP. Man, that's the one thing I found super annoying about, what's it called? Pirate. When it came towards trying to get myself a really, really nice, you know, experience, like, from dungeons, it's like, you just never get them, so you're just doing the dungeon just because. And normally, like, you have something to look forward to, at least in Wiz, but, like, in... Oh, we could do the secret boss here, by the way. I'll raise these flags, why not? We're gonna raise the flags of war, why not? But usually you have something to look forward to, but, like, in Pirates, like, you know, you did the dungeon, I guess. No experience for you, though. It's like, you don't deserve the experience. I think these are all the flags. We should be able to kill that boss pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure. Really depends who I go against afterwards.
Ah, so you've come for His Imperial Majesty's sword. I assure you, you won't leave here without it. Warlord Katsumori is preparing a counterattack. If we don't prepare our defenses, he could reclaim the village and outpost you worked so hard to free. We must rebuild our barricades. While my men hold the line, gather wood from the piles near here. We will put it to good use.
How much XP does this give? I gotta make sure my XP doesn't, like, get over the bar. And I just level up out of nowhere. And then when I level up out of nowhere, then I can't utilize the energy. We gotta utilize the energy as much as we can. That's literally my excuse for doing the stream today, is like, I just wanted to use my energy, dude. And the only way I can do that for free is by leveling up. So that's what we're doing. We are utilizing this energy all free. Because I want to see what this pet gets in Ancient. I'm really hoping this succeeds, though. That would be so nice. If it gets something really good at Ancient, I'm so happy.
You have more than fulfilled your duty. Your willingness
Remember when there were
wizard.
secret bosses not behind skeleton keys? Good times. Yeah, that's true. That's a classic, dude.
The barricades along the edge of the fort with this wood. As you strengthen our defenses, you strengthen our chances against Warlord Katsumori.
Okay, we're going back in energy gear for a while. Because we will level up from this. Now, hopefully it doesn't make me restart the dungeon, but luckily, this dungeon, at least in the very beginning, is fairly simple. You don't really have to worry too much about doing many fights in the beginning, which is great, because that's where we're going to level up anyway.
Your work, though it was humble, has immense value. I don't know why Warlord Katsumori has attacked, nor do I care. All I know is never to underestimate Warlord Katsumori.
Let's
By
go.
His Imperial Majesty's throne, Warlord Katsumori knew we would rebuild the barricades here, so he attacked our scout towers. I am a fool. He himself taught me to strengthen defenses before every battle. He counted on me to follow my training. Fortunately, we turned back his attack, but not before his forces had chased my scouts into the forest. Find the scouts so we can keep watch on Warlord Katsumori's movements.
Warlord Katsumori. Okay, so I'm gonna be back, boys. You know, just give me like 5 minutes. More like 2 minutes. Actually, give me like 3 minutes tops. And I'll be back, you know, helping the people of Mushu. But this pet's more important right now. Imagine it's like, yo, the world's ending, and it's like, yep, you know, I gotta train my pet though. You know, my pet's kind of important here. He's like a crucial member to the team. Kind of use him right now. You know, he needs to be happy and be fed, be taken care of. You know, he needs to do his little potty stuff. You know, whatever he needs. It's more important right now. You know, this pet's more important. Like, just imagine you just kind of dip and you're like, yo, hold on, before I do this, let me go ahead and take care of my pet real quick. It's like, young wizard, we don't have time for this. It's like, I don't care. My pet needs this right now. Okay, ready? Let's just do this. That way we can hopefully level it up. I think we should be able to level it up, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. If not, we can always feed it crumbs or any of the gear that I don't really use. Either or works. I think this will level it up though. Can I get something really good like spell proof or maybe like another damage that's not bringer? Oh, this is so scary, dude. Ah, I got bringer, dude. Why? God dang it, dude. Oh, you hate to see it, dude. I can never remove this from my pool, dude. I can never remove this. Why? Ah, dude. Oh, you hate to see it, man. Okay, here's the thing, right? I do have a next hatch free that I've never used. I'm gonna do that actually. If I still have it, I think I should still have it. I don't think I've ever used one. Doesn't have said anything. Yeah, I really shouldn't. But I think I still have this, right? Should have it somewhere. Oh no, I ran out of next. Yikes, dude. I don't even have my free next hatch free, or maybe it's here. Bruh. What? Okay, here's the tea. Okay, here's the tea. We're gonna do something that we never thought we were gonna do. This is why I stay away from pet training. Yeah, pet training sucks, dude. All right, you know these things that are for mega snacks? Yeah, we're removing every single one. We'll get more anyway. This will get me to be able to hatch. That's right, I'm that desperate, boys. I'm that desperate. That one singular one, yeah, that's going to. There you go. I'm so desperate right now. Yeah, dude, I definitely agree though. Pet training sucks, dude. Especially if you're doing something like this, it absolutely it's trash. Absolute trash, dude. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that gold, man. The backup gold. We got the backup gold. Look at that. That's really nice. Alright. Well, all we gotta do now is just look for a death dactyl and hopefully it doesn't fail. Let's see. Actually, no. We're not doing that. We'll just search it up through Pat. There you go. We just want a regular triple double. See, this is almost the exact same pool as well. That's the one I'm going for. Let me see if there's another one. I want slightly better stats. That would be nice. I can go with this. I'm kind of afraid I'll get like a that's a lot of ultra rares though. I feel like I might get a what's it called? Like a ward, which will be kind of yikes energy for sure. This is not bad because you know the may cast virulence. Oh, but the bringer. Never mind. I take that. I take everything I said back. This is just like a, this is a scammy. This is what I like to call the scam pets. You know, the ones that like you see slightly higher stats, but then there's that one deer that doesn't go high enough. That's what I like to call the scam pets. I'll probably just go with the first one I saw. We'll just take the risk. Not that one. Where you at? There you are. Okay, cool. I guess I'll use the hatching elixir I got. Might as well. Just a free hatching elixir I got that I've never used, actually. Surprisingly, I've never used it. But for some reason I put it in my shared bank because I thought my other wizard would use it. But he never did, so I'm using it on this guy. There we go. Saves me a little bit. Well, it saves me a lot of gold, actually. Yay! Okay. We'll use this pet for now. Oh, wow. That's a lot of... Ooh. I'm actually a little scared. It could literally fill with anything. Okay, let me, since we're doing a dungeon, we're gonna use this pet for now. And then whenever we get back to questing, we'll use this pet that has no stats. That's the move. What dorm is that, and how do you get it? What do you mean, what dorm? I mean, this house, the wizard's house? You get these houses from the housing shop here. And then it's for gold too. So it's like 75k gold. I also got this house for my fishes. Pretty awesome. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. It's pretty cheap too. Just 75k gold for that house. It's actually very cheap. Yeah, no problem, dude. Why not just use the XP elixir, right? Might as well, right? Might as well use the XP elixir. Like, I think it only makes sense to use the XP elixir. Might as well, like, remove it from my thing. And at the same time, gold too. Why not? Use both of the elixirs that we got for free. He's here, right? Yeah.
It is safe to return? Thank you, revered wizard. I will return to my post.
Let's get taken care of. All right, cool.
Orders from Rikugun. Thank you, esteemed wizard. I will return to my post.
The scouts have begun reporting to me. Thank you. I am ashamed that I played into Warlord Katsumori's hands. Without you, much more would have been lost.
You're welcome.
My
wow, that's a lot of
first duty
XP,
is to
dude. That's
His
a boost
Imperial
right there. That's
Majesty,
nice.
But my second duty is to the land. The spirits of the earth have called
I do have
for
to be a
help,
little bit careful,
and
though.
we must answer. My men are getting into
Because I could
battle
definitely level
position.
up out of nowhere
Could you
without
speak
me
with
knowing.
Bricktop, the Colossus nearby? If you can help, it would honor both the Emperor and the land.
Cool. I think it's a perfect time using this during a dungeon, because you get so much XP from a dungeon.
You have come in our hour of need. The trolls have taken our secret stone. Losing it weakens us. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Win the stone from the troll called Ground Foultooth, and we can fight.
Okay, cool. Bet. Let me just mark here. Gonna go here. Gonna go to this troll man. Oh, he's right here. Ooh, we didn't get caught either. That's nice. Yeah, the deck's looking pretty good. Fairly short deck right there. That's all we need. We don't need that much. Nothing fancy.
Grum like war. Grum make war with you and win.
Well, at least, you know, it's still another stat, right, for a pet, so I'm a little bit more powerful, I suppose. It kind of works out in the end. However, it's a good thing I was able to do another hatch That way, when we keep questing, we'll quest with a new pet that hopefully doesn't fail. I'm really wanting at least one successful pet before we end 5th arc. That would be amazing. But I think that's just like a daydream that is probably never gonna happen in the future. If anything, it'll probably happen during whenever we get to 2nd arc. Is that we get that one perfect pet. And I'm going for something basic. It's just a triple double. That's all I need. No. Doesn't want to give it to me. I mean, honestly, just go with combo. I don't think I need the feint. I want the other minion gone though. He's annoying. Oh, dude, and that reminds me. Yo, Halloween comes soon. We're still going to be doing this walkthrough. Perfect time to do a little bit of lore runs to see if I get headless. It's just a really nice spell that does a lot of damage for no reason. It's cheap. I could say the same thing with Monster Mash too, but I mean, it's cheap. Headless is cheaper. I will probably use a cheaper hit overall. There you go. I think a regular ghoul should be able to do the trick with the overtime. Or just vampire. Get some health back, why not? Oh, he didn't fizz! It's the homungal frog. The one good thing is that we were able to at least train the pet. The bad thing is that it failed immediately. Well, I guess it was fine. He was gonna die from overtime anyway. We're just passing. Very nice. Pass game. Oh yeah, also with the house event, right? They have the I got a free deck anniversary pack because of the no, Professor's Horde pack because of the what's it called? Oh, I should really lock this. Because of the house tour event thing that they had. Didn't get shit. At least not for this wizard. Literally got a life blade, like a life wand, and the storm boots. Like nothing I will use. It really sucks. Okay, we're back. We're back, boys. Now give me my XP.
You have the secret stone.
Thank you.
Use the stone.
That's nice experience right there.
2 cairns outside the fort for victory over your enemy.
Mmm. Interesting.
I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass.
Young wizard. Have you taken care of the problem, young wizard? Young wizard.
I will defend this path, wizard. None shall pass.
Alright, and just uno más. None. None. Hello, Bricktop.
Thank you, living creature. We will fight against your enemy. Tell Rikugan.
Don't tell me this is giving me even more XP. That's just that's super easy. That's freaking dummy XP right here, dude. I hope we can level up twice. We can start pet training a little bit more right again.
The Earth itself has joined our fight. We would not have found such strong allies without you. Thank you, wizard.
Oh my god, that's dummy XP, dude.
Banners for the Emperor. Looks like I'll have to teach you who to respect.
My scouts have reported that Warlord
Yeah, shut up, dude.
Katsumori is moving his troops back. But he taught me too well. He is trying to trick us and intends to attack at once. You can turn the tide of battle. Defeat those forces attacking at the front and we can claim victory today. For His Imperial Majesty!
Let's see. One Scarecrow on the deck. I'll discard a lot if I have to. And that's perfect. Before I fight these things, I'm gonna fight the secret boss here. Let's go. Where you at? There you are. I don't really feel it. God damn it, dude. I guess I'll kill you. I guess you're on the list. They're on the list. They're gonna die. I'm just gonna Deer Knight right away, dude. I probably killed him. Clap, clap. Yep, they're gonna die. Here we go. Dude, getting this jewel is just such a godsend, man. I know you can't enchant it and everything, but like, hey, it's still useful. It's like the best AoE I have. It's like the only one I have, actually. Nice. Yakedo. We meet again. Alright, let's see what Stitch gear we get that we're not gonna use. Like, I'm not even kidding you. We're not gonna use it. I'm not basic. Maybe I might use it. Maybe. You know, maybe I'll be convinced. Probably not. There's a chance. Probably no chance. After this, I'm gonna start discarding a lot. Actually, I should probably do that now. Okay, Skeleton Power is really good, actually. I want to see if I can get myself my Scarecrow, because I know the other enemy's coming soon. He's taking his sweet-ass time to get here, though, but it's coming soon. There you go. He's coming. He's coming. Where's my Scarecrow, dude? Can I get a power pip, please? I don't think that's enough. Damn. Yo, if he tower shields him, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna do one more pass. Just uno más. That's gonna do a lot of damage, by the way. I'll tell you that much. That's why we pack reshuffle, by the way. For cases like this, if it goes bad. Well, not like this, because we already won. Here we go. Gonna get all my health back. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, you know that who allies can join fights instantly thing? Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently that now applies to Meat Moon. Really? That's amazing. I like that. Oh, he didn't die. Wow, he did not die. Yeah, I like that. I didn't know that applied to Beast Moon though. That's actually really interesting. That's good. That's real good. Because honestly, it is so bad when that happens in Beast Moon 2. Now you have no reason to not stall if you happen to be the only person there. If you do that, you just suck at the game mode at that point. Like, there is no shot. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. I feel like that's great though. Me personally, I feel like that's fine. It amps up the intensity for Beast Moon. And honestly, the reason why that's even the thing is just because like there's so many new players that like just don't know what to do in moments like that. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. Because keep in mind, right? You could still technically get them even after the planning phase. Because more than likely, everyone else will be busy trying to do something else. Oh, we got a Death Ninja. Cool. That's all we got. Death Ninja. I think it's fine. Me personally, I think it's fine. I do kind of get where you're coming from though, with like, oh yeah, but it's like a strategy to, you know, try to cap people who are unaware of the surroundings and punish them for it. I get that. At the same time though, I feel like it's one of those things where you like it when it happens to them, but you don't like it when it happens to yourself. And unfortunately, how it is with randoms, that happens way too often than it should. So having something like this has it to where you don't have to worry too much about randoms messing up too much to where it's detrimental to the game mode. That's why I kind of like it. And also, you can still technically do it, if for example, you know, say you're in the planning phase, but everyone else is busy with their own fights. You know, you could have it where they force a fight, someone gets caught in like an unfair fight, and just go from there. Like, there's still ways you can kind of still do it. Yeah, it's a give and take. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I think it's really good, but I could definitely see why people don't like it.
You've done it. Warlord Katsumori's forces are on the run. You have earned our unending respect.
I think it's good for like randoms for sure. It's really good for randoms, which is why they did it. I'm pretty sure.
Warlord Katsumori's fortress. Now you can seize His Imperial Majesty's sword. Did you think I had forgotten?
No.
Once my sword was stolen, and I was lost. But a collector from Wizard City returned it to me. The sword is truly the spirit of the samurai. Enter Warlord Katsumori's fortress and win the sword. You will find a worthy foe in Warlord Katsumori. Or His Most Benevolent Majesty.
Warlord Katsumori. I'm surprised there's like no teleporter for here. Like, what if I just don't want to walk all the way to this place? Like, what if I just don't? What if I just want to, like, you know, get to the place immediately? Also, we'll be fighting 2 bosses. We'll be fighting both the War Only and Katsumori. I got this from fishing, dude. Imagine. The staff of deep thought. Alright, here we go.
You have shown skill to reach me, but this is where your luck runs out.
Not gonna need any shields. Who needs shields? I don't. At least not right now. I'm convinced that like we're just way too overpowered for First Arc though. Like, we have so many things at our disposal, pretty good stats, and like the bosses don't really equate to that much unless you're like a complete noob. Can I get another blade though? Okay, I didn't get a blade, but we did get a feint, which could be useful. If we get a... Ooh, is that a tower shield? That better not be a tower shield. Thank the Lord, dude. Can I get a power whip now? Thanks. Alright, we're just gonna use this right away. Do a bajillion damage out of nowhere. Here comes my deer of the night. That is a good amount of damage right there. You love to see it. And now he's dead.
You have defeated me as Katsumori. I will take you down. You have defeated me as Katsumori. Now face me as the War Oni. I will take you down with force you've never seen before.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. I'm excited. Come on. Thank you. Oh, I like the double blade. I mean, Zeus gear will basically carry Arc 1 except for like the certain endgame dungeons and well, endgame Arc 1 dungeon. Yeah, pretty much. I really love Zeus though. I feel like what kind of saved it a little bit in terms of Arc 1 stuff is the added new stuff like the dungeons. The dungeons definitely do amp up the difficulty for the game, for Arc 1. I mean, you have like Hollow Mountain, that was pretty decently difficult. You have, you know, Mount Olympus, the most popular one. I believe the Marleybone one's decently difficult at the level. So like, there's some good stuff for sure that comes from Arc 1 anyway. Most of them being the quote-unquote endgame dungeons that amp up the difficulty for Arc 1. Otherwise, if you do the main story, it's super simple. It's just a little bit of annoyance sometimes. That's about it though. That's definitely a weakness. Yo! My man's playing so bad right now. Look at him go, dude. Literally got so much straight out of it. I'm doing this like it's PvP, dude. Imagine. My man did not get value out of that weakness, man. Yeah, he's gonna get gassed. Using gas on like literally ironically. Look at that, man. He misplayed, dude. He misplayed. Should have weakness with the tower shield, man. That's like rule number 1 in the Wizard101 school. I'm gonna power pip though. Okay, that's fine. Can't get everything. That poison would definitely kill him. Oh man, that's his power. Oh my god, it's his ultimate move. It's a fire colossus. Or in this case, magma colossus. It's his ultimate move. Oh, that did a lot. Actually did a lot. Jesus Christ. But it's fine because we'll get some of it back. Thank you. And he's dead. Oh, he's dead now.
Found the Emperor's sword.
Nice. Okay, let's go to the... Ooh, that's a cool looking pig. Equip this pet now. Since we're back to doing regular questing.
You have returned. What news from the front lines? You have the sword. Because of you, my family and I have honored His Imperial Majesty. Perhaps you have also restored the honor of Warlord Katsumori. I must make one last request. Take the sword to the High Monk and King within the Jade Palace. It was your battle. You deserve the honor, Wizard.
Thank you. How much XP are we at? Okay, so we won't level up from this. We will level up really soon, though. Again, this is awesome, dude. I love it.
His Imperial Majesty's sword. I should have trusted that you were the one fated to bring it back, but I was not certain until now.
Thank you.
King, the High Monk of Mushu,
For the XP.
listens gravely to your battlefield report.
What? You fought and defeated an Oni demon? With His Imperial Majesty in a weakened state, the Oni may well have possessed others beside Warlord Katsumori. This is most troubling. We can take nothing for granted. I felt assured that the healing waters of Mushu could cure His Benevolent Majesty's mind. But now I worry. Our brothers currently care for these waters. Please visit Sun Hing at Shoshan Village and make sure the water runs pure.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm going this side. So we finished a third of Mushu in terms of like areas. We're doing the next area real quick and we're gonna give it a little bit more. I'll give it like maybe 30 minutes or so and then I'll call it a stream afterwards. Especially because I want to level up to train my pet real quick. You know, it's just an excuse to train my pet at this point, let's be honest. But you got a nice 8 XP, you know, you love to see it. A juicy 8 experience. Man, something was on my eye. I'm just taking your stuff, don't worry about me.
What a disaster. Our treasured water is no longer pure. It's a complete nightmare. I don't know what to do. The water was always pure before. My superior will be furious. Woe is me. Perhaps he'd know what to do. Yes, good idea. You can find Din Ho at the Cave of Solitude.
Ooh. Wait, isn't this when like we're making like the Jade Scepter or something? I think so. Maybe. Big ol' maybe. I think the reason why I really want to get to Dragonspire though is just so I can actually craft my Mega Snacks. That's pretty much it. Like after we get, like all you need is the access to the first area and then you're done. Like when we get there we start Grizzleheim because now I have access to the most important area, which is the Mega Snacks man. Or he's the guy who leads me to the Mega Snacks. Yeah, this is the place. I remember.
Patience, young wizard. There are solutions to all things. We shall make the water pure again. The path set before us is a difficult one, but we must still follow it. The health of the Emperor and of all living things on Mushu depends on our actions. The Plague Oni, a powerful demon, has sickened our water and broken the Jade Scepter that purifies our shrines. We can weaken the Plague Oni by repairing the Jade Scepter. This demon is an ancient enemy. I know its ways.
Hey, welcome back, Dux.
I have discovered the location of a piece of the Jade Scepter. It was taken by mutineers who hide in the forest. Please, retrieve this piece for us.
Alright, bet. Okay, so you are located at the fish area. I probably will level up from this. I'm gonna change to energy gear just in case. Oh yeah, this is also the place for what's his name? Whatever his name is, for catch of the day. Alright, over here. Let me cast a card first, and I'm gonna read the chat again. Oh, we got power prep. We're good. So I mean, Zeus gear will basically carry Arc 1, except for certain dungeons at the end game. I'd say that Zeus gear only doesn't carry you through Hollow, Olympus itself, the Grizzle dungeons, Kingston, and Malian Tomb. Yeah, probably see that. I say it's more, in my personal opinion, I say it's more like it can't carry you towards the big dungeons that come in first arc. That's basically about it. I still think the Malister dungeon is fairly simple. It's still a pretty simple thing to do. The hardest part is if you don't have access to the AoE at the time. The only time I would say it was hard was for Life Wizards, but now Life Wizards have access to Forest Lord at 48. So now I will say it's easy for them. That was easy. Go to the teleporter. I think I level up here. I'm not too sure though. I mean, it's no. Yeah, I think I do. I'm not sure, but I think I do.
The Muda truly blessed us when you arrived in Mushu. Thanks to your
Did I defeat and collect the IRL? Yay! I hope it was good RNG, dude. Oh yeah, I knew it. I always knew, guys. I always knew. Don't worry.
Koto at the end of the path. It is likely the Plague Oni gave Koto a piece of the Jade Scepter for safekeeping. As a faithful subject of the Plague Oni, he won't part with his piece easily. Therefore, you must defeat him to get the second piece of the Jade Scepter.
I'm gonna get this thing though. Thanks. All right, let's do this. Time to train the pet. Let's do it. So it should be able to get to teen at least, so I'll get something out of it. We're taking this opportunity to always train pets while we can, especially because we won't be doing it for a while. I would like to get to level 36 before I end the stream for sure, which I'm pretty sure that will be possible. That way I get an extra energy, and that's always super nice to have, is an extra energy. All right, here we are. So, old Libby, hope you do good things for me, man. That'll be fantastic. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting this pet to at least teen. Adult's the only iffy one, but we'll get him to teen at least. Remember, just raise his stats a little bit for everything. And then I'm gonna give him some Shantas. I have so many Shantas specifically for this reason to train this pet. I wish Shantas gave goodwill. It's the only thing that's missing. Okay, that's fine. I'll take the Spell Defying. That's good. Good start. Good start. I don't think we'll be able to get this to adult, but I'll get a decent amount of experience before then. Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good with the Shanta puddings, dude. Shanta puddings are just nice, dude. I love them. I don't love them. This is just all I got because I'm desperate. And I'm poor. I'm a poor man. And can you blame a man for being poor? The answer is maybe. You shouldn't. You actually shouldn't. Alright, cool. So it's got Spell Defy, which is kind of litty. Alright, we're back to the main. Let's see, bro, my first Wiz was Life back in the day and thought this game was so hard because I didn't know what an AoE was to 58. Damn, dude, you lived a rough life, dude. And I thought Myth was bad. The problem I have with Myth is like mainly second arc. They underperform a lot in second arc because of a lack of a really good damage AoE. And at that point, every other school had like a really good damage AoE except for Myth. And now they have it with Orthoris, so they basically just breeze through the game easily because they do a decent amount of damage. Damn, it sucked being a Myth back in the day, man. But not as much as it sucked being a Life Wizard. He's just a poor man from a poor family. Spare him from this monstrosity. Damn. Imagine, dude.
You won't like what I'm going to do to you.
Okay. I think we're good. We got the spells we need. Okay, let's do it. Death was right along with Myth in Arc 2 with 600 damage Scarecrow. That is true. That's basically like, oh my god, that's true. Like literally, we only had 2 AoEs. We had Homongo Frog, which carried us to Arc 1, but when you get to Arc 2, it is extremely outdated. And then you get to what's it called? You know, you got literally freaking Death Wizards that used to have like a 400 damage Scarecrow, now like a 600 damage Scarecrow, or like a even actually a slightly more even more powerful version of Scarecrow, which is insane. The thing with Scarecrow though, right, is that like it was a drain though, so it was still really good for utility purposes. Myth, on the other hand, it was like if you go for Earthquake, which does a slightly bit more damage that's guaranteed, technically. The problem with that is that you're just gonna be wasting the traps or like anything else that you put on them, weaknesses and everything else. So all you have really was Homongo Frog at that point, because Earthquake was mainly utility that you probably will never use for PvE. How's it going, by the way, Shadow? Welcome to the live stream, dude. Let's see if I can level up one more time. That'll be really nice. I get an extra energy and I'll just be able to train my pet a little bit more. That'll be nice. Oh, that's a KO, dude. You love to see it.
You collect the shaft of the Jade Scepter.
Nice. But yeah, I say Death had it better though, because like they were the best PvE school by default, dude. They were so good. Even before then, they were so good. They're just a lot better now. Which, who was to think that Death will be an even better PvE school than it already is? It's crazy. Myth, on the other hand, it's a lot of struggle, especially farming wise. Farming wise, it sucks.
Only one piece remains missing. As for the last piece, I am uncertain of its location. The texts are unclear to me, but I do know that subjects of the plague only live in the huts around this area. Perhaps they.
You still have that Life Wiz? That's literally, dude. Such a good memory, I suppose. Good old Wizard Mushu? Yeah, literally, dude. I love it.
Kindly go and search the huts for the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter.
I don't think you have to fight them, right? I'm pretty sure you don't have to. You just back out. Unless I changed it. I think you just back out, though. Dude, look at this drip! You love the drip, dude? Drip! Can I just, like, do this and flee? Alright, and now we flee! Let's go! Unless I get 2 power pips. Okay, we'll just kill them. I got 2 power pips, why not? If we get 2 power pips, I was like, you know what? We'll kill them. If we don't, we'll flee. I think you back out, but it pulls you, I think. Yeah, I thought so. It's fine. It's an easy clap, regardless. We got the good old Deer Knight AoE jewel. The good old jewel here. Oh yeah, we're just getting nothing but power pips. We might as well just kill them. Okay, and we fizz. Lovely. I love it when we fizz, dude. Fizzing is amazing. Such an amazing mechanic we have here. You know what else is my favorite mechanic? Mana, dude. Mana is such a good mechanic in this game. Like, it's like literally the best mechanic we have in this game. I don't think there's any other better mechanic that we have other than mana. Magic wolf with a bow made from the dragon skin? Yes. Alright, now they're dead. Yeah, we have such good mechanics in the wizard game, dude. My most favorite mechanic is mana. It's so good, dude. Boom. There you go. Now you're dead. Lovely. You dare speak of little more mana? Yes, I did. Mana is so fantastic, dude.
Nothing.
Okay, you know what? The mark. I think this time I will flee. If it's not a boss, I will flee. Cause I got the port. I have the potions that I've never used yet. So I might as well use them. I have like 109k gold, so gold is not really that much of an issue right now. Critical block is the best. Yeah, dude, I love critical block. I actually do like critical block though. I liked it a lot. Like, critical block, it makes sense. You know, especially like, cause you know, I come from a PvP background, so I really love critical block. But I do really hate mana though. Can I just like go over here? Hey, how's it going, buddy? God damn it. I thought I got him, dude. I thought I got him, dude. I didn't got him. Alright, and we're back.
You were attacked. My sincerest apologies.
You remember that weird era where block was useless? Oh yeah, dude. I love that era. So good. Block was like so like it was useful in PvP only because you didn't want to get crit on. But then it got to the point where there's no point in like getting any sort of block stuff because like the crits didn't do that much. It just kind of sucks you had to deal with it and there wasn't any methods to increasing that block. Now in today's world, we have block being the determination as to how much the multiplier will be for crit, which is that's why I prefer personally.
I hesitate to send you into danger again, so let me know if you would like to proceed. There is a pagoda of significance to the Plague Oni near Benoit. We may be able to find information about the whereabouts of the last piece there. If you are willing, go there and tell me what you can find concerning the missing piece of the Jade Scepter.
Okay. You know what? No, I'll mark, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy to walk like 200 steps. I just want to, like, you know, do the thing, get the XP, and dip. Yes, it is, but I don't, the chance of block sense they changed. You don't like the chances of block sense. So I block criticals random, so that's just me. I personally really like it. I feel like it just makes block more useful, and like the thing for me, it's like the reason I didn't really like block is not only was it random, but the moment someone blocks, just say the crit's dead. Like, there's no chance you're gonna be critting anything. Like, you won't be doing anything at all. And there was no way to, you know, affect the multiplier on both sides. Specifically for you. There was, like, no way for you to control how much the multiplier will be if you were to get crit on. And with the update, now you have more of an opportunity to kind of play around with that stat and be able to survive more hits. That's always a good thing. But me personally, I feel like the only really annoying thing about the the new crit block system is when you get those like AoE hits and like you feel like you crit through, but like you didn't for one of them because there was like a block that one of them actually did, but the rest of them didn't. It's more like a visual thing. It does happen, but it's more like the visual thing. Which they should definitely fix the visuals, because it's kind of annoying when that happens. You feel like you got through everybody, but you didn't. Just a little bit annoying, but I like the new system better. It's just way better. I hated the old system when I was soloing. Yeah, dude, the old system is trash. Because you had like no way to, you know, counteract any crits that go to you. And you also have no way of like affecting any sort of like multiplier the moment someone blocks. Like the way it works is like the moment someone blocks, they're not gonna like cancel out the whole critical multiplier. They're just gonna lower it to a very significant amount, but you still get somewhat of a little bit of extra damage just because you crit. That's usually how it works in theory. And I like that. It's really good. The ghost block? Yeah, but the ghost block is like more of a visual thing rather than it's like an actual thing. Like, it happens. You know, keep in mind, regardless of what it is, there's still a chance for you to still block. However, everyone has a different value of blocking, which is why when you go against a normal mob and an elite mob, it's going to have different results. A normal mob will have its own stance, a decent amount of crit and block. The elite mob has a slightly better version of those stats, so it makes sense like when you go to those scenarios that the elite's gonna block and the other one doesn't. It's just how it is.
Ground reads, good work on getting me the headpiece.
We got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
I am relieved that you have returned safely and with good news. I was worried that I had sent you into harm's way needlessly. I should not have doubted the great Muda. Kanago is a formidable opponent, but we can surprise him in his pagoda. He will not be expecting you to find him. Go there and get the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter from him.
What I also like about the new crit system as well, that not many people point out for some reason, is questing wise is actually a lot better as well, for the reasons that it's so much easier to build crit that is fairly consistent. And that's a really amazing thing. Like, for example, I have normally with the old crit system, it was always going to be a chance and you build up on that chance. The same thing with the new crit system, but that chance of you critting is a lot higher compared to how it was back then. The only thing that's different is the multiplier. So back then, if I was to rock like the Chrysalis gear, which has some of the best crit stuff at the time for Arc 2, I will still probably not crit maybe like 3 times out of 5. Like 3 times out of 5, I will not crit. With the new crit system, I would probably be critting majority of that time, which is so awesome because now it's like a lot easier for crit, like to build crit. At that point, you're just trying to build for the multiplier and build for a little bit of extra chance, but regardless, you're still going to be able to crit decently. When mom blocks and then the other 3 also block. Yeah, that's also the thing I hated too.
Warn me that you are coming, wizard. You will never have the Jade Scepter while I still stand.
Yeah, that's also really annoying. That the way the old system worked as well is if one enemy blocks, chances are every other enemy was going to block with the old system, which is super annoying as well. I feel like that's worse than what we have now. Especially because there are so much stuff that has changed within this game that makes questing easier than it was before. We have, for example, health reductions from mobs and bosses. We have you basically being able to be almost as overpowered as you can because of the new crit system. And block isn't stupid as it used to be. Not to mention Cabal gear. You know, you can actually get Cabal gear in the bazaar and they're readily available. So you already have your Arc 3 gear right then and there. That makes it easier for you to quest. And much more. Much more. It's awesome. The only thing I will say that kind of hinders it a little bit is the PvE changes that were made for, what's it called? The stat caps. Which I actually don't mind the stat caps personally. I think the stat caps are fine. It doesn't really hinder my experience too much. But I could definitely see why it might suck for some people, for sure. Where everyone's on the equal playing field, not just in PvE, not just in PvP, but also in PvE. Which I can kind of get that. At the same time, it doesn't really affect me that much. I personally prefer it like that. I get what you're saying. The new system, I like the new system when it comes to the critting side. Because the old one, I had like 20% of criticaling and 1% block. Yeah. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I think I'm just gonna regular goal. I think the overtime should kill. I thought I was like being hacked for the first time when I saw Cabal gear in the bazaar and didn't read the patch notes. Yeah. Cabal gear was available in the bazaar. One of the best gears that you can use that's free for people who are doing Arc 3 for the first time. It's so amazing to have Cabal gear, and chances are you will be using Cabal gear way before Imperia. This Cabal gear is like 125. Chances are you probably will be 125 way before anything, and you'll be good. Pretty awesome. If you do a little bit of side quests if you want to get some extra experience and be able to get yourself the, what's it called? You can get yourself the, ah shit, I lost my train of thought. You can get yourself like 125 a little earlier, that way you can use it even earlier in the game and makes your experience a lot more smoother. Working on the Cabal had a ton, my death for the time being. Okay, okay. I feel like after that point you might as well just go for Dragoons though. You know, but Cabal gear is really good, and it's free.
Part of the Jade Scepter. I hope we can repair all of it soon.
Wi-Fi Monster, when you can buy the Cabalist? Yeah, low-key. You could be fine without the Mouster gear. My Ice was fine without the Mouster gear. For a majority of the time, he was using the Crystalist crafted hat. I believe I got him Professor Boots. And then I think the only thing Mouster I had, no. I think I also got the Crystalist robe, and I did just fine.
To do so, we must first catch their attention.
Also, I'm talking over dialogue, my bad.
And Pearl Orchid. Please, gather these flowers and bring them back to me.
Let me see. Oh yeah, these are easy. I think. Let me see. Okay, I'll just get it from here. We are retrieving the Jade Scepter. We're trying to create the Jade Scepter. The Scepter of Jades. Man's best friend. I think they're all in this area now. Imagine, dude. This is all in the same area. That's lovely. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. I trashed those penis hats whenever I got them. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they don't look good at all. They really don't. Which is why I'm so glad when I got Dragoons, because I'm just like, yes, man. Now I don't have to rock the penis hat. Because I hate the penis hat. I just get it for the stats, but it looks so ugly. Okay, we're good.
Wonderful. What a fragrant display. The forest spirits will be pleased. Now gather up the flowers, along with the 3 pieces of the Jade Scepter, and place them all into the brazier at the center of the cave. Hopefully the forest spirits will hear your prayers. I'll be praying for you too, young wizard. May you go there and return with the Jade Scepter intact.
I mean, just in case. I mean, I don't think I'll get pulled here, but might as well not take any risk. Ooh, cattail. I'll take this though.
You receive the Jade Scepter.
Imagine it.
Merciful Muda! I thought perhaps the Jade Scepter would be lost from us forever, but here it is. I see that I must learn to quiet my doubts. With the Jade Scepter, we can now begin to restore our shrines. Please, carry the Jade Scepter back to Sun Hing and tell him about all you've done here.
Where is it again? With the butterfly. That was quick. I mean, chances are, right, we'll be able to finish Mushu within another stream. If I stream for a little bit longer, like, you know how I tend to usually stream for like 4 hours? chances are we'll probably be able to finish Mushu within the next stream, because like we literally are gonna be able to do at least maybe like I would say like maybe like about half of the content in Mushu already in just a couple hours. Yeah, those teleporters are amazing, dude. I love them so much. They're so useful. I was a total noob for like the first 2 years. Anyone else? Yeah, same, dude. I was over here farming like the field guards for XP. Got to level 22 on both my myth and my storm, dude.
You have the Jade
Just so
Scepter.
my storm can like, I'm not sure what you get at 22, but my storm wanted to get something. I don't know what it was, but it was something for fire. And then for my myth, it was for Homago Frog.
Now, take the Jade Scepter and talk to Tulaquo at the Kashibi village. He's the caretaker of our holy shrines. If we want to weaken the Plague Oni, we need to restore the shrines to their former glory. Tulaquo is the one to contact about such a thing.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we should be able to finish this area. I'm gonna probably stop the stream when we get to the Shirataki Temple. I think that's a good stopping point for the stream, because I'm pretty sure by then we'll get to level 36, and then the next time we stream, we do a dungeon, which is pretty awesome, and just basically make a push to finish Mushu, which surprisingly extremely quick. Yeah, Arc 1 is super short. It's crazy. Crazy how short it is. Although, when we do get to Dragonspire, the plan will be we get to Dragonspire, just to do the beginning stuff, unlock the beginning area. I guess we can solo Lore Master. Why not? And then afterwards, we will... whatchamacallit? We will then be doing Grizzleheim after we do all that.
Thank you, Wizard. We'll need the Jade Scepter to restore our holy shrines. You must seek out the Shrine Guardians.
We're doing really good
mind,
with
body, and spirit.
XP for the pet.
Only the Jade Scepter can restore the shrines to their former spiritual state. Start with Kin Pao, the Shrine Guardian Other Body Shrine. While the Plague Oni has devastated much, it cannot take away our faith.
I actually like this part because it's like, you know, about the samurai that, like, you know, people thought that's like, you're worthy to be the monk, and it's like, no, I'm not worthy to be a monk, I'm a warrior. And it's like, well, I guess I am a monk. All right, let's do it. Dude, I'm actually excited for Grizzleheim. Here's the thing, I give Grizzleheim kind of a bad rep because I just did not like the experience there. Like, not like the questing experience, kinda. More like the amount of experience that you get from doing it. But who knows? Like, I think the story is fairly interesting, and I'm honestly really excited to do it, especially because I think we'll be getting Dark Pact too, so that's going to be a super useful spell for our journey. Like, we get to get a regular Dark Pact, you know, and then the pet Dark Pact in case, you know, we need it. It's gonna be nice. Let's see.
The shrine? Yes, yes. It must be
The
purified.
XP is bad, but once it's
Why do
worth
you
it, I
ask?
agree. I agree.
Please help me. In my feverish state, I cannot channel the energies of the body to purify the shrine.
Utility spells? Yes,
The
and they're
mushrooms,
good.
They cause disease. Deal with the mushrooms before they spread the disease to everyone. Quickly, before you get infected too.
I love the utility spells. They're so good. Dude, and also, honestly, Nastor's gonna be hard, dude. Nastor's gonna be super hard to solo. I mean, maybe not with a death, but it'll be pretty hard to solo. Especially considering that I still won't have Deer Knight by then. I will have Scarecrow by then, but I won't have Deer Knight, which is gonna be a yikes. Because I don't have an early AoE for like minions that love to spam tower shields. Because the majority of those mobs and monsters are ice, which I absolutely hate. Still want Kenning and Field Line Adamus. You can imagine. New Dark Pact is awesome. I use it. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm deaf. Yeah, that's true. I am deaf.
Thank you.
I'm literally dead
I
inside.
can already feel the noxious effects going away. Although I haven't fully recovered, I feel we must act. The sooner the shrine is purified, the sooner the plague Oni will be driven out. Use the Jade Scepter on the shrine of the body, while I use my strength to channel energy into the shrine.
Bloody dude.
The shrine has been cleansed of evil spirits.
Can probably solo Nastro already? Yeah, probably. Probably not, dude. They do a lot of damage.
Full of energy. Please let Tulak Quo know we have succeeded. I will stay here and recover my strength.
Tulak Quo.
Your work makes the great Muda smile. But let us not rejoice just yet. The first shrine is only the beginning.
Yes.
Now,
look at the
continue our journey by
XP.
bringing the Jade Scepter
It'd probably be ancient before I level up. No, maybe not.
of the mind.
Depending on the XP that I get from the quest, it probably would be around ancient. Well, not ancient. It'd be adult before then. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's like 1,000 experience. So I don't know. It really all depends on the rest of the quest. And in order to level up, we're gonna need 4 quests in total that are completed. Which I'm pretty sure chances are I will level up before then. And train the pet then. But you never know. Maybe it gets to adult before I even level up, which would be really nice. Dude, I just love my stitches, dude. Dude, it's like, listen, man.
Another wizard to conquer.
Every
How I
YouTuber
wish someone would send
gets
me
a stitches
video
review.
challenge.
They need to review my stitches. I'm like amazing. My stitches are just good. They're like top tier. They're like S tier, triple S tier, man. I don't mean to brag, but they're like triple S tier stitches here. I should definitely make a video about my stitches low-key. It'd be too long though. So like, I don't know, maybe I'll do it in parts. And I guess if it does well, I'll keep showcasing more of my stitches, because I have plenty, dude. I got so many. And many more to come as well. So, pretty exciting. Dude, it's just, I love stitching, man. It's just so much fun being a little bit creative for something that looks good. I love it. It's so much fun doing. It's one of my favorite things about this game. One of my favorite things about MMOs in general is having the ability to look good. It's so awesome. Damn, let's go. Look really nice with the My Dear Knight. Good kill. Just what you'd love to see. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, make sure to like the stream. It helps the channel out a lot. To look cool. Pay to win? No. Nah. To look good is not pay to win. It's pay to look cool.
Whooping has been taken? Never fear. The great Muda will prevail.
Pay for drip? Yeah, exactly. Pay for drip, dude. That's what it is.
Warlord Katamori's men must have taken Whooping. They seek to undermine our will. But as fate would have it, we have a wizard helping us.
Yes.
You will help, won't you?
Oh, yes, I will.
If Katsumori is involved, then it is likely that Whooping is being held by Katsumori's henchman, Ayuchi.
Ayuchi?
His men.
A spell I use for Decathlon. It's crazy. So yeah, we will level up before. I'm a dumbass. Let me go over here. Let me just go over here real quick. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Cool weapon. I love the bow animation cast. It's really... I love bow animations, dude. They're so nice. I... Honestly, when I looked at that bow, when I got the Azteca bundle, I was like, you know what? usually I will never use it. So let's make a stitch where you probably will use it. And nothing was better than what I have right now, where it gives off that Grizzleheim vibe, which I absolutely love. You know, we're basically Grizzleheim. Literally, like, we're just Grizzleheim. We're literally just Grizzleheim, dude. Is there a greater NPC than Tulakho? I don't know, man. The mystery.
Wizard, you will know the meaning of the word pain after we battle.
I haven't even used enchants, dude. Imagine. Wonky Wheelie. Probably. Damn. It's funny how I haven't really been using enchants for this world that much. Because, like, their health is just so bad. With the exception of a couple bosses. Oh, look at him go. Oh, wait. I thought that was a weakness. I literally thought that was a weakness. But yeah, like, they have such low health that there's, like, no point of me actually using enchants right now. Oh, that'll change in the future. That'll change. And I'm just spamming my freaking Deer Knight. Oh, don't tell me that's a weakness now. God damn it. I will have to use an enchant now. Well, I literally froze for a second. That's weird. I'll use an enchant just to make this a little faster. We got weakness. I don't feel like, you know, wasting time and trying to remove the weakness. Just push through, dude. Just push through. Why not? Just push through. It'll kill the mob anyway, eventually. So it's like 189 per round. Bet. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, I'm like freezing. That's not good. Alright, so this with the poison kills, you'd love to see. Let me get my health back, please. You know, we got that 2018 right now. I'm not sure what happened at 2018. It was a slightly better year because we didn't have to deal with the virus. But it is what it is, man.
Merciful Muda, if you hadn't come, I don't know how long they would have kept me. Give me a moment. Then seek me out at the Shrine of the Mind.
Boom. And boom. The Shrine of Mind. Wait, isn't he like... Yeah, he's like all the way over there. Okay. So we unmarked, mark again, and then do the rest. Honestly, we're doing really good. It's only been like 2.5 hours, right? Yeah, like about 2.5 hours. And we basically have done really close to two-thirds of Mushu, which is pretty insane. That's awesome. Oddly specific, but I miss packing enchanted ghouls in the sideboard, even though I never use them. Honestly, yeah, it does hit different for sure. It hits a lot different when you just pull them out of nowhere. I'm like lagging.
Wizard, come in. Welcome.
I'm lagging quite a bit, actually. This is kind of weird. Wait, is the stream okay? Or is it just Wiz? It's probably just Wiz, yeah. The stream on my end is okay. Wow, Liz, oh wow, Wiz is okay. It happened again. I'm getting DDoS, yo. Like G-Scoop.
Wizard, come in. Welcome.
This is so weird. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, dude. Yeah, it's literally Wiz. Like G-Scoop. We're getting DDoS. Okay, seriously though, like, come on, man. Bruh. Bruh, come on. Don't do this to me, man. We literally just started the stream not too long ago. Streamer gets attacked by slag. What the fuck? Wiz. Okay, okay. Say that one more time, man. Yeah, we're still dealing with lag. Yeah, Wiz is a little weird, dude. Wiz is being sus among us.
Wizard, come in. Welcome.
Oh, thank God. Jesus. Oh my God, we're still... Are you kidding me, dude? Damn. And I thought I was lagging, dude. Nah, it's just Wiz being Wiz. Wiz being Wiz. Yo, Wiz is being crazy right now. Okay, thank God.
Clearing. Yes. I can still channel the energy into the shrine. Quick, use the Jade Scepter on the shrine so that we can restore the shrine to purity.
Okay, we're back. We're back. That is so weird. That is just so weird, dude.
I can feel the water spirits, and I can channel
Jeez, was he okay? He didn't want to talk to you. He was just delaying you. Yeah, crazy, dude. He has powers that we don't know about.
My shrine is safe, and I am once again surrounded by its purity. Let Tulakwo know that we have succeeded. The shrine has been restored to its former beauty.
Oh no, not again. Oh. Yeah, wow, this is so bad. What's going on in Wiz, dude? It surely can't just be me, right? I'm pretty sure other people are experiencing it, or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just specifically me. They were like, no, stop him. He's too powerful. Oh my God, we're just lagging. We're lagging in the Wizard game, imagine. I'm gonna do this thing called Pro Game Remove, right? While we wait for this to go through, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. Oh damn, it's still not. Wow. Okay, we might have to log off real quick. That's crazy. Oh my God, that's crazy, man. Still zoning? Damn, dude, that sucks. Hold on. I mean, there's only one thing we can do, right? We're just gonna... We're not ending the stream, by the way. We're just gonna re-log in. Yeah, so it's definitely not my connection. We're just gonna re-log in. That probably fix it. Called it now. Now, where's my internet points? We don't have them here. We don't have them in YouTube. You can get them in Twitch, though, maybe. Maybe. Big maybe, though. How's everyone doing, though? Anything exciting that happened over the night? There's really not much, really. Like, for me, I got my new work schedule, and I'll be working, give or take, 30-something hours. So, like, I have, like, 2 days off, and I'm just trying to wonder, like, what exactly am I gonna do during those 2 days? Like, do I want to stream? Or do I want to, like, give myself more time to rest, preparing myself for, like, the super long work shift that's coming soon, heading my way? Can you do channel points on Twitch? I believe yeah, I could do channel points. Everyone's able to do channel points, at least to my knowledge. You doing good? Nice, nice. You know how Mondays and Tuesdays be? Yeah, they be boring. I can't work for your next pirate stream. Oh, dude, I gotta let you guys know that. I don't have a confirmed date for the next pirate stream. I will tell you, however, that the next stream I'll be doing on Thursday... Oh yeah, by the way, we're back on Wiz. Hopefully it doesn't lag anymore. But the next stream I'll be doing on Thursday, it will be a full farming session on Twitch promoting the Nuzlocke series, along with doing blood robe farming. So we have like 50 something keys. That might even go towards Friday too. And depending on the benefit, if it's like a retrain benefit, for sure I gotta do it this week. If it's not, then probably next week. But I'll let you know as time passes on.
Wizard, you are indeed a god.
Oh, you can't wait. Gotcha. Dude, it's gonna be awesome. Also scary and sad at the same time.
The venerable Chang Su is the guardian of the remaining
Spell proof.
shrine.
That's Pogs, dude.
Bring him the Jade Scepter. And
Oh, we got
together
resist going. That's nice.
purify the spirit shrine.
That's awesome. All right, dude. Let's do it. That's actually really awesome. Spell proof. That spell proof is really good. Now, if only we can get, you know, Death Dealer, that'll be even better. How long on average would you say Mushu takes? No side quest? I say like at max maybe. I mean, if you're okay, let's say let's assume that you have like everything you need, right? You have like the best gear, you have the best like questing pad at the time, and you have enchants and everything. You have an AoE as well, right on your disposal. Mushu without the story will probably take you maybe like a. I would say like I'm not the best person to ask this, by the way, but I would say it probably take you like at tops maybe 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours tops. Really just depends how well you quest. But it does not take you that long. The only reason it's taking us this long is because we're doing the dialogue and everything. Otherwise, it will probably take you like an hour or two tops. It's super easy. If you have, assuming that you have everything you need at your disposal. Yo, I'm actually really afraid to see what this pet might get in the future though. On Ancient. Ancient's like the one era where it can always fail, and they probably will fail. That's gonna suck. But for now, we're gonna enjoy what we have with our double resist pet as we keep increasing our resist little by little, which is definitely very poggers indeed. Let's see, ballpark number, like maybe 3 to 4 hours. It's definitely longer than Marley and Croc. Yeah, definitely for sure. Is Pirate Mushu longer than Wizard Mushu? Yes, by a lot. It is so long, and like I think part of the reason why it's so much longer is because of ship battles. Ship battles, like ship defeat collect quests. There's a lot of them in Mushu that are pretty notorious. Not to mention, in my opinion, there's like longer dungeons in Mushu in Pirate compared to the ones in Wiz. But yeah, I say that Pirate Mushu is longer for sure. I'm convinced that Pirate Mushu is definitely longer, and it's mainly just because of the ship battles, the ship defeating collects that take you longer time. You obviously don't have the benefit that you do in Wiz, like, you know, being able to transport to other areas like we do in here in Wiz by the teleporters. You have to basically sell your ship all the way to many different areas. You don't have access to like the stagecoach like you do in Cool Ranch. So there's a lot of things that kind of hold you back in terms of exploration, in terms of like the time you can use.
Appears to have left the shrine.
So yeah, I will say Pirate Mushu is definitely longer, especially the dungeons. Like the dungeons in Pirate Mushu are longer in my opinion. Like you could literally see me, right, without like the best pet or anything. You know, I'm over here doing dialogue, and we're already at the verge of finishing Mushu. Like we're like right there. We're like getting towards the 2/3 way point of Mushu already. And like how many hours? 2.5 hours. And keep in mind, in this 2.5 hours, we also did a little bit of pet training too. Even though it doesn't take that long, you have to consider it.
He always retained a warrior spirit within him, despite his years of training as a monk. Perhaps he left to join the fight. We will need a new guardian for the spirit shrine. I know of a warrior named Seshu Nedekai. His spirit is strong enough to tame the temperamental spirits, yet humble and kind enough to aid the needy. You have been to battle. Perhaps you can convince him that serving as our shrine
I like this because we're just testing him now.
way to serve His Most Benevolent Majesty, the Emperor.
Because he's like, yeah, I know you could be a monk, but you know what? I'm gonna test you. Do you know the way of the monk? Pirate is, let's see, Pirate Mushu does feel longer. Oh yeah, I can agree with you with the dungeons. Pirate also has less people, so you have, yeah, exactly. You also have to do most of it solo. Yeah, so keep in mind. I mean, let's take a look actually. Let's take a pause real quick. Let's just take a look. So, the Nuzlocke series. Do keep in mind we also have to do some companion stuff and some side quest companions. But to be fair, Mushu, if we were doing the stream right now, we have a 3.5-hour stream of, you know, Mushu to begin with. A 4-hour stream of Mushu. That's 2 streams already. A 5-hour streams of Mushu. That's 3 streams. A 2-hour streams of another 3-hour streams of Mushu. Just for, you know, ending Mushu. So like we had in total 1, 2, 3, 4 streams for Mushu for the Pyro Nuzlocke. And even with the faster character, it will still take a while. We're literally doing like Wiz Mushu right now. We're like 2 and 40 minutes in, and we're already going towards the 2/3 part of Mushu already in Wiz. So even considering, like, you know, doing the side quest companions and along with the promotions for that stuff, doing the story for all of that, I would still say that Mushu Pirate is way longer than Wiz.
Have you come to join the battle? I could use reinforcements. I can't be a monk. I'm a samurai fighting for the glory of His Imperial Majesty. Did you see how many enemies are out there? Then you know what I'm up against. Help me by defeating some Devourers.
We'll do that right now. And I will remove my feint because I don't need it anymore. Let's see. My Happy Elixir is actually in 8 hours left. Do you think I can storm? Can my storm do it? Mushu, both Mushu and Dragonspire solo in that time? Yes. If you have enchants that you can use, definitely. Not even the question. It's just something that you will be able to do in 8 hours. Definitely. Like if you're not doing the dialogue and you have, you know, some monsters enchants in your disposal, definitely. Because Storm just does a lot of damage. Like you'll be breezing through everything. The Luis Mushu promo takes a long time to get his yeah, true. So this is the Barnabas quest. The Barnabas quest is super notorious because of the ship fight that comes with it. Like you have to do up to 10 ship fights in order to, I don't know, find out where some random guy is. Then you fight these random guys, and then oh now you upgrade Barnabas, and it's like, bruh, all this time. Pirate Mushu or Wizard Mushu? I'm visiting like twice. Damn, imagine, dude. Pirate 1 in my opinion has a better story. I agree. I prefer the Pirate Mushu. I like the Pirate Mushu a lot because it deals a lot with the Yakuza. I really like the fact that we use the Yakuza in order to try to find a piece of the map. So like it still stays with the whole connections idea that we have for Pirate from its main theme. It's like the most important thing is to like always have connections in Pirate. That's like the theme that always or is long going and always keeps running in that theme and stays consistent with that theme, even in Mushu with the Yakuza. You know, you trash the Emperor's party. You basically go against like one of the I believe you go against the Emperor essentially. And like General Soul, you go against the General, not Emperor, I meant to say General. You go against General Soul, who basically is working for the Armada, so you have more reasons to kick his ass because he's not with our enemy, because you know he's with the Armada. And you know, there's also the war going on in Mushu. Same thing that you have with Wiz here. We still have some sort of war going on. And like, there's just so much that happens within the Mushu pirate world. But most of it deals with trying to get the general out of here so you can get a piece of the map. And then you deal with basically the Kung Fu Panda reference kind of in a way. you deal with them for the turtle balls, and you're like on the quest to try to get this grand old turtle get tested to meet this great old person that knows basically everything. There's just so many cool stuff that happens in Mushu for Pirate. Such a good story with good lore. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's really nice. My favorite part about the Mushu Pirate is the Yakuza. I think that's my favorite part in all of the Mushu Pirate, is being able to be with the Yakuza. Oh yeah, and let's not forget the dungeon that you do. I believe that you do after you finish Mushu. So there's like a dungeon that you have to do to reach Marleybone, and it's just super cool. It's a super cool dungeon with neat mechanics.
You're not bad in a fight. His Imperial Majesty could use.
Oh yeah, and the
someone
Atora
like
Crest was
you
cool
within the
too.
Imperial Court.
He gets to humble himself.
Tell Tula Quo I'm honored by his request, but I'm a warrior at heart. You'll have to find someone else to be the Shrine Guardian.
Let's see. I like how Antora is like, ninja pigs are not so tough. And then a few battles later, he's like, I take it back what I said. Yeah, literally, dude. It's freaking funny. And then he just complains, like, the entire, like, part of, like, Mushu is just him complaining about ninja pigs now, because he just sees nothing but ninja pigs. How's it going, Jonathan? Welcome to the stream, dude.
Possibility. Perhaps we can show him there are other equally honorable ways to serve His Imperial Majesty. This year's harvest was stolen by infected villagers. Please, get this food back and take it to Seshu as a gift.
Now, this is the part where we're testing him now. We're testing this man now to see if he's worthy of the monks. He knows that he's worthy. He just wants him to realize that he's worthy. I actually like this part of the story with Mushu. Trying to test the samurai, you know, to make him realize that he is worthy of a monk. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's go on Blade real quick. I'm gonna discard and then Blade. How have you been these days? I've been playing Subnautica for the past couple of days. That's litty, dude. I've been pretty good. Things are looking a little bit better for me. I probably will be planning to apply a new job sometime soon, and hopefully my sister works at that job as well, and they get paid 15 an hour. So hopefully I'd be able to get the job and get paid 15 an hour. So there's some opportunities coming up for me. The Nuzlocke is almost finishing, and it's been doing really well. And other than that, I've been pretty good. I've been chilling. I'm just poor. That's the only thing. I'm just poor, but I've been chilling. How about you? Subnautica, I haven't heard of that game in a minute. Yeah, I heard about it. I've never played it though, or watched people play it. And Pirate Mushu has some catchy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Damn, dude, you love to see it. All right, let's do it. I'm really hoping that they, whenever Krakotopia is released for a pirate, that they make a remastered version of Krakotopia. That would be really nice. Like the battle music of Krakotopia, just like remade. That would be so nice. You're doing engineering, right? How's that going? It's going great, actually. I'm about to graduate my community college, and the only thing I need to do is just take one more class. The class I decided to take was Physics 2. And now the plan is take care of that class, do some scholarships, transfer to university, and that's when I'm going to really focus on my major with electrical engineering. I've been thinking about it for a long time though, and I was over here like, dude, like what exactly do I want to do for electrical? And yeah, it is tough though. It is, electrical is definitely really tough, but the good thing about electrical engineering is that it's super diverse. There's so much opportunities you can do with electrical engineering, and I like that. I like the versatility you can get with electrical engineering, which is why it's so hard, because they want you to know a little bit of everything, because there's chances for you to do a little bit of everything. As long as anything has a wire or any kind of, you know, computer chip, that's basically electrical engineering, and you can do so much with it, which is what I really like about it. So me personally, I don't know, it's gonna be tough, but I think I'll be able to do it. Yeah, it's gonna be really tough though. And that's why I don't really stream too often when school starts, because I'm focused on school. You know, lately I had it to where like I was so focused on YouTube and streaming and stuff, and now I'm just like, dude, I gotta focus more on school.
It is hard to come by in these hard times. Thank you, Wizard.
Like, I still want to do YouTube and stuff because it's a hobby, but that's kind of where I want to keep it, as a hobby. Maybe if I get lucky enough and sometime in the future while I'm doing this stuff and it becomes a job, then it becomes a job, I guess. But for me, it's a hobby as of right now.
Sighing resignedly, and shakes his head.
I have a fear of the ocean. Do you imagine? I graduated from mechanical. Electrical takes a lot of math too. Yeah, that's the thing.
I can't accept this food.
Math and physics, but mostly math.
Go hungry. The food should be given to the villagers. I wouldn't want the villagers to miss out on this food. Bring the food back to Tulakwo and tell him to distribute it like always.
But yeah, basically a lot of math, lots of advanced math for sure, compared to many other engineering courses. My biggest struggle for me was Calculus 2. In fact, fun fact, I failed Calculus 2 two times. The first time I withdrew the course because I was failing and I wanted to focus on chemistry because I was also kind of struggling on chemistry. So I wanted to make sure that I just focus on one class at the time that I know I can pass, and that was chemistry. So I passed chemistry, and I failed it the second time because of the pandemic. And you know, my mind wasn't in the right place with the pandemic and also a passing of the loved one at the same time. So I wasn't really in the right mindset at the time. And the third time I took it, I finally passed it, but that did put me back a year because of the fact that I basically failed Calculus 2 like twice. But now I did pretty well. It was just a matter of me trying to improve my math skills and also, you know, learning better ways to study and be more, and for the lack of a better term, just more determined and just more dedicated. And I guess you could say, like, the best word for it is diligent. And, you know, just being able to be on top of things. And having a calendar like this on the side really helps a lot because I actually get to organize myself a little bit better this way.
So, says you wants to give the
school's ass. I agree, dude. It could be interesting though.
He is kind and considerate. Traits of a good monk. However, I sense he will require.
Kalsu sucks. I know. I'm surprised I passed it.
He agrees to
I am a little pissed off though because I could have gotten a B, for Calculus 2, but like it came at a bad time where I had to do my finals, and at my job they were like, oh hey, so we're gonna have you work at the like a closing store. And at the closing store I was basically working like a 9-to-5 job in a way. And not only that, but there was also the time I took my second COVID shot. So yeah, it fucking sucked. The first day it was really bad because like half my body was like super hot, the other half was normal. So I took like a Advil and that was fine, but it really sucked. Like, it absolutely sucked. And I believe the next day afterwards, the issue I had then was, you know, since I was basically working 9-to-5 at a closing store for multiple days, when I come back home, normally I come back fine and I can do things, but this time around I was just like, I was super tired because of the COVID shot. My arm was still in pain and I was still super tired. My head was hurting a lot and I couldn't really study as much as I wanted to, like I planned, and do tutoring. The moment I did do it though, it was kind of already late and I was kind of already like, you know, I wouldn't say like binge, but it would be, you know, just doing everything last minute because that's when my body felt normal. It took me a week for my body to feel normal and be able to do this stuff. And then I did my tutoring as much as I can, but it was already kind of late because I was kind of cramming the stuff, and you never want to cram anything when it comes to math and science. You want to make sure you study things on time and at a good pace because that's when you more than likely will remember things. But I didn't do that because obviously the COVID shot kind of fucked me up. And so then afterwards, I took the exam. I had a power outage, which fucking sucked, because that power outage was during my final. Then I was messaging my professor about my final, and I was just like, you know, instead of using that time to study a little bit more, I was just panicking during that whole time. Then the next day I got a message back. I take the exam. I take the exam. I got like a, I think I got like a 68 on the exam, which freaking sucked. I could have, if I got on like at least like, actually I got a 65, but if I got on like a 68, 69, that would have kept me at a B for the course. So it fucking sucks, but at least I passed. Long story short, I passed. I need some Crocotopia ship and regular battle music. I hope King's Out updates Riz Croc and Pirates around the same time. That'll be kind of nice. Croc is gonna be like the Doomsday Croc, probably. More than likely. Calc 2 sucks. There's a lot of good videos for electrical engineering stuff. That's true. There's so many good physics videos, good math videos, and definitely electrical videos. That is true.
Go back and tell Seshu that the man
I hate having
in
to
the
do
village
exams while
desires
it's
to
flipping
defend
hot.
his
I can't
family,
concentrate and
but has
probably
no
affects
money
my
for a
score.
sword.
Yeah, definitely.
Ask Seshu if he can obtain a sword for this man.
We're testing him again, this time with the sword. So yeah, we're almost done, boys. We're almost done. Actually, we'll go to the port. Why not? It's faster this way.
No sword? This right and honorable man should have a sword to defend his family. We'll fix that. I'll look for a sword here, but I know someone who's bound to have a good sword. That rogue, Kyoto, stole weapons from the blacksmith. Defeat Kyoto, and we're certain to find a good sword for this honorable villager.
Let's go over here. But yeah, there's definitely some good videos for that kind of stuff. You're gonna finish Mushu today? Nah. We're gonna stop at after this area, because at this stopping point, we'll be level 36. I mean, we're already level 36. We're just gonna finish this area, and the goal, essentially, is for us to finish this area. We start the next stream at the dungeon and finish Mushu next stream. So we'll be finishing Mushu next stream. We'll do a little bit of that Dragonspire stuff, and I guess we could start on Mushu. I guess we could start on like Grizzleheim, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see.
Spirits will help me vanquish you from this land.
I think the plan is just finish Mushu next stream, and then do a little bit of Dragonspire stuff. Do the crafting quest. Make myself my mega snack. Make my mega snacks, because the requirement I need now to unlock the recipe is the Master Artisan. So when I get to Master Artisan, I'll have the gold for all this stuff, and I'll be Gucci. I'll be good. Like, all I need to do is just get to Dragonspire, finish that crafting quest, and then it's easy, smooth selling from there. Like, I will literally get myself 250 mega snacks from the jellyfish that I farmed or fished for during the zero energy fishing, which is amazing. Do streams counts towards viewer time? Yeah, I actually always wonder that. I think they do. I think they do. They don't say anything about it not counting towards watch time. But let me see. Yeah, so like according to YouTube, watch hours gained through the following types of videos do not count towards the the monetization program. And these that don't count are private videos, unlisted videos, deleted videos, ad campaigns, stories, and live streams that are not converted to VODs. So in this case, live streams that aren't videos on demand. So chances are, I think for live streams, I think it's like maybe you get some for the streams, but you more than likely get some after the streams, like people who view the VODs. I think that's how it works. So I think chances are probably not, which is why I need to make more videos, if anything. It's just hard making videos sometimes. But here's the thing. I go back to school, probably gonna do PvP videos, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know why, but PvP videos are like the easiest things to make. Like dead ass. They're just super easy to make unless you want to like do some crazy editing with them. And everyone watches them because it's like PvP. Obviously I'll be doing more than that stuff anyway, but that's probably what I'll be doing a lot during school because they're just easy to make compared to any other videos. Editing does take time. It does.
I could only find this rusty sword around here. A man defending his family shouldn't have to use a rusty sword. Listen, here's what we'll do. I'm a trained fighter, so I can make do with the rusty one. Take my good sword and give it to the good villager.
So
go and defeat Kyoto and retrieve the sword from him. Tula Quo should be able to help you after that.
Everybody does underestimate editing. The thing about editing is like you don't know how much time it takes for someone to edit until you become an editor yourself, or just even a content creator. Even something as simple as trying to get edit cuts takes a decent amount of time. Like, the thing about editing, right, is editing is a process. If you're like me, you go through the recording phase, which that's probably the shortest of the process. The moment you go to the editing phase is where everything takes time. You either try to do some pretty cool stuff or add some extra stuff to it to make it a little bit more pizzazz, which that takes time, like trying to find them. For my example, if I do analysis videos, I like to have music in the background so it doesn't feel like it's just me talking only. Trying to find some songs for it that I don't want to overuse takes time. Trying to like just review the video and try to find specific parts I want to cut, especially because I'm the type of person who likes to do keyframes. So I don't like to just like abruptly cut and then, you know, there's still some of it left over. Like, let's say for example, I'm talking in the video, right? And it's like yada yada and then like I keep the because I'm just lazy to edit with keyframes. I don't like doing that. I like to remove the parts that aren't important at all and keep the ones that are important right then and there, and make sure that things flow somewhat smoothly. Because I know some YouTubers, and again, this is basically my friend, Ben, for example. I see in a lot of his videos where like when he cuts things out, he like you could definitely tell he does not know how to keyframe, and I definitely don't like that. Like it kind of irks me a little bit. So I usually always try to keyframe as much as I can. And not only that, that takes time to do those edit cuts. It takes time for you to just review the whole thing. It takes time for you to add the extra pizzazz. And then comes your processing stage, which that itself would probably be the second longest, depending on how good your system is. It's a whole process, and it's a mentality you have to do editing in the first place. You can't just go like, okay, I'll record a video, okay, I'm gonna just edit it now. Like, yeah, maybe you can do that, but sometimes, you know, you have to be at the mood to do it. And for me, streaming is a lot easier for me personally, because the only thing you have to dedicate is your time, and that's about it. You just dedicate your time to stream. But when it comes to editing, you have to dedicate your time not only to make the video, to record it, but to like edit it, and to just think of some things that are creative with it. Like, there's just extra steps added to video creating that you don't do in streaming, which is why I tend to prefer streaming.
Seems
it is an art, I agree.
Generous. I think he's more than proven himself to be the perfect shrine guardian. See if you can convince him now.
I like your rant tavern videos. I appreciate that. You know what's surprising? You know how many takes it takes me to actually make a rant tavern video? I record a rant tavern video, and like I probably record like 2 or 3 times, because I'm like, okay, it's too fucking long. I talk too damn much. I gotta do it again. Or like, oh, I fucked up way too much that I don't feel like looking over it for the edit. Or it's like, oh, I think there's like better examples I can get out there. Because keep in mind, Rant Tavern is basically what I'm doing right now. I'm just talking. It's just talking and giving my opinion. That's what Rant Tavern is. It can't be something where it's like, oh, let me just take a look at the list and stuff, you know, try to go analytical with stuff. No, it's like just me giving my fucking opinion. And even that takes some time, because I have to take multiple takes for that kind of stuff. It's crazy. What server am I on? I'm actually... Oh, how's it going, by the way, SK? Welcome to the stream, dude. I'm in a handful of servers. Mostly some Wiz servers. That's pretty much it. The main servers I'm usually in, though, will probably be the Awesome the Sauce server. I'm in that server mainly. And the other server I'm on quite a bit is like a server of a friend of mine's, and that's about it. But mostly I'm just in the group chat with a couple friends.
Those were tests? I guess I never thought of myself as a monk.
Editing is an art, yep. I agree.
But if, as you say, this task is truly important to His Imperial Majesty, then I'm ready to do it. All right, let's get to it.
Dude, that's a lot of XP, dude. You love to see it.
Scepter? Okay. I just hope everything goes as planned. I'll meet you at the Shrine of the Spirit.
You know, it kind of sucks that like you don't get the Jade Scepter as like the item you can get for like a Stitch or something. I find that so lame. You get gear, but you don't get the scepter. Kind of like in Dragonspire, you like create the Dragonspire one and you can keep it. You can't have that with the Jade Scepter for some reason, which is weird to me. The Jade Scepter is pretty good. Yeah, the experience is really good. I'm gonna miss this experience, dude. We're gonna be in Grizzleheim for a while, and we're not gonna get this juicy experience, which freaking sucks.
Use the Jade Scepter on the shrine, and I'll try channeling the spirits. Here goes.
All right. Nice.
Wow, what a rush. I could feel those spirits swirling all around. Tula Quo was very wise to think of me as a shrine guardian. Please give him my thanks and tell him the shrine is pure again.
Nice. I low-key want to level up just to have an excuse to level up my pet. But like then that means I have to do a dungeon, and it is kind of late. So like I think I won't be doing that. It'd be like that sometimes though, man.
Indeed, this is wonderful news. Go and tell Sun Hing
Dude, just look at that though.
Village of your work here, how you help to purify our shrines and weaken the plague Oni. In the years to come, our ballad makers will sing of you, the wizard of Wizard City, and tell of your adventures in Mushu. Until then, please accept this humble monk's appreciation.
You know, the temptation to actually just, you know, level up right now is like really big. But like I know what's coming next. It's gonna be a dungeon. We're gonna be there for like 30 minutes, and I'm not here for that. Not only is it late, but I'm also hungry. That's the two things that's happening right now. So like, yeah, we're just gonna end it there. But look at that XP though. It's sleep time? Yeah, honestly, it is late. It is very late. I have to get ready for work tomorrow. I'll be working closing shift tomorrow. On Thursday, I'll be leaving early again. Chances are we're probably going to be working a lot on the new truck that's coming soon for back to school. So hopefully by then, maybe when I come back, I don't think we'll be doing this series. And maybe we might do one this week, depends. Just so we can finish Mushu already. But I think the plan is for Thursday, do a live stream for the preparing for the Nuzlocke for the finale. Try to get blood robes on Twitch.
Finally, you restored the holy
I need to have the Twitch command, dude. I totally forgot about that. I don't have a Twitch command for I don't think I have a Twitch command for YouTube bot, which kind of sucks.
So the shrines have been restored, which means the Oni has been weakened. I'd say it's time to take down the plague Oni for good. Jinho, my superior, is at the
Look at that
Shirataki
XP,
temple.
dude.
He'll tell you what to do.
Fuck off, dude. Man, could've given me some nice XP, dude. Could've leveled me up and, you know, get myself to train my pet. That would be freaking fantastic, but no. You know what we can do, though? We could do the spell quest. We could definitely do the spell quest to get that over with. Might as well. Dworgen. Yeah, we could do the spell quest, you know, chill for a little bit more. Let's see. You would think they would put decent XP in the side world, but I guess not. I remember going to Dragonspire for the first time and was like, yes, the XP is gonna be so good. And then it's like the same as Meishu. Yeah, literally, dude. It's still pretty good, though. Yeah, Wisteria had really good XP for the time. Winter Test makes up for the lack of XP. That is true. I agree. Not here on the PST. Damn, must be nice. Yeah, we're currently live for 3 hours. So like literally in 3 hours, just by doing the story, we made it to basically the end of the 2/3 part of Mushu. And we will be able to finish Mushu by next stream. Like, that's probably a for sure thing that will happen. You know, these spells are actually good now, which is pretty crazy. Who would have thought these spells would be good? Alright, well, let's do this. Well, they're not as good, but they're better than what they were before. We get Dead Zone. Yo, that's actually pog. I like that. I didn't think Doom would be with Dead Zone. Yo, we're actually gonna keep one. Yo, that's litty. We got a bubble. Oh, my bad. We might as well do this quest.
It's time for your next challenge. A long time ago, I had a student named Freddy.
Yeah, I hate the guy.
He was an interesting fellow, as you shall discover. He hangs out in the clock tower.
I hate this guy.
Chelsea
I hate this guy
Court.
so much.
Come see me when you are finished.
We might as well get this over with, dude. I don't want to do this later. I want to finish this now. This would be easier now. You know, let's use the good pet this time around. Yeah, let's use the slightly good pet. Yes, Dev Zone, more damage for death. I love it, dude. My action train taunt now for when I'm tanking. Yeah, it's pretty good. Dude, look at that. Look at that. And then the most importantly, look at that. All these mega snacks fish, dude. We got plenty of mega snack fish. We'll be good for a little bit. We'll be good for a tad bit while, whenever we can. I just wanted to show off the fish. That's the only reason I went there. Gonna go to sleep. See you later, Frenzy. All right, see you later, Timid. Thank you so much for coming, dude. I appreciate it. We'll be finishing the stream sometime soon. We just want to finish this quest because I hate this quest. I don't want to do it when I come back. I want to be done. I have to fight him 9 times, imagine, dude. Megas, yeah, dude. 250 to be exact. 250 of them. I was planning to buy some expand housing elixirs just so I can, you know, put 100 more of those mega snack fish. That way I can have 300 of them. And it was a perfect time because I was doing it during the sauce and staff, so that I had something to distract me at the time while I was trying to get some mega snack fish. And it would have been really good, but I was like, nah. I think I'm good. All my homies hate this quest, dude. Tanking might become a role instead of only damage or support. I hope it does. Maybe. I mean, it is really good now with the taunt and stuff. So he's... Oh, really? I have to... I guess I walk there then. That's fine. I guess I'll visit this man. I guess. Oh, really? I have to go... Bruh. Hey, man. I got 9 lives, mate. You gotta give me my 9 lives. That's pretty easy, even though... Yeah. He sucks. He's awful. I hate him. I hate him so much. He's easy. She's just annoying.
So, your master Dworgin sent you to me? Alright then, time to do the dance.
Let's do it. I hope this is enough. I mean, I have to basically bank on first every time, don't I? I mean, honestly, I don't even need... Like, I low-key don't even need what I have. The feint. I mean, he'd be easy to beat right now. Like, dead ass, I'm not even kidding. I'm just out of curiosity. I'm gonna see how much a fainted vampire does. I'm pretty sure I'll need a blade at least once, though. I don't think I'll need a feint. I'll probably just need 1 blade. Maybe 2 converts in case he life shields all of a sudden out of nowhere. That way we do less moves and this is a little bit quicker. So I don't think I need a feint. I think I need just 1 blade. That's all I need. With this pet, just 1 blade is required. Because I have a little bit of decent damage going. Here we go. How much does this do? It does a lot. I mean, we'll try it with the a blade.
You got lucky. Let's go again.
Oh my god, why are you so annoying? Let's see. We don't even need dead zone. This is perfect. I hate the fact he's first. At least he did in life shield though. That's good. Yeah, I think I was over here like, you know what? Might as well finish this quest. That way next time we don't have to do this stupid quest. Instead, we could do the Empower quest. That's what I want, Empower. That's gonna be really good. For many reasons. Just makes my AoEs a lot quicker access. And it doesn't waste my Death Blades. Which is awesome. Yeah, fuck it. Skill to Pirate works. At that point, I probably didn't even need the blade anymore. Oh my god, this is so tedious. But why? But why? But tell me why? Why do I have to fight you 9 times? That makes 2. He's dead again.
I'll get closer next time.
No, you won't. Literally, just give up. You won't. Literally, give up on your hopes and dreams. My recommendation is for you to give up on your hopes and dreams. You will never beat me. Stop wasting my time. My man's is literally wasting my time. Let's see. Let me see. Let me blade once. Enchant. Blade. This guy pretty easy. Yep. Yes, no waste of... And the Death Blade? Yeah. I mean, just so much damage for no reason. Alright, here we go. How much does this do with 1 blade? If this kills with 1 blade, we already know what we're packing. It's just vampires. That's all we need. That's all we need in life. It's a vampire. Honestly, I lost count. I don't even know where I am anymore. Oh yeah, that's enough. More than enough. I wonder, do we even need a blade?
Didn't work this time.
Oh, okay, we're in 3. Okay, now this is fight 4. Do we even need a blade though? Okay, we're gonna test this theory. We got 2 wand hits. So let's see if we even need a blade to begin with. Oh, I got the Enchanted Vampire, nice. I mean, if we get weakness, I'm pretty sure we definitely will need the blade. But out of curiosity, let's do it without the blade. Save a round, you know? Save a round. Save a nice round. I think with the boost, this should kill. Without the blade. Let's see. Oh, we fall short by 2. We fall short by 2 hit points, dude. Imagine. So yeah, we will need the blade. Especially if we get weakness. That's especially if we get weakness.
I won't give up. You got lucky.
No, I didn't. You just fucking suck. You're awful. You're trash. Get off my screen. Literally, get off my screen. Gotta love that. Yeah, honestly, true. I love that you can get full enchant drains, because like the way drains work was you just get half of it anyway. So why nerf how drains work? It just never made sense to me. So I will have to blade. I have to use 3 turns to kill this man. Sucks. Wish I could just use 2. You know, if I just had a little more damage, I feel like if I just train my pet a little bit, get that 1%, I'd be able to kill. Without the blade. Yeah, because now I'm just overkilling, but I have to.
Do you have a rabbit's foot with you? You're awfully lucky.
I don't. just suck. Get off my screen. I thank God I'm first. Makes this a lot better when you're first. Going second still sucks here, even though it's not even hard. It's just super annoying to do. I gotta, I mean, I guess if there's one good thing about doing this, this spell quest, is that I'm using up the TCs that my monster has made for other places like Miariarty and Mount Olympus. So, like, I guess it works out in the end. Because I'm just using up this TC. I gotta make sure I have some leftover. Okay, and then you die. Down, dude. I freaking hate this quest.
I've had it. You're going down this time.
Okay. It's just me like, okay. Like, I don't care. Like, just get off my screen, dude. That's all I ask. Get off my screen. Let me see. So I have one more vampire. And I pulled it. You know, Mr. Freddy, have you ever considered this, like, beautiful spell? Actually, I wouldn't say beautiful because I'm not using it, but you're using it, so it'll be an annoying spell. Have you ever considered these spells known as Plague and, Weakness? I feel like that'll do a number on me, you know? Maybe you'll have a chance by then. You know, you never know. You never know. Okay, so I used up all my def TCs now that I pre-enchanted them a long time ago, which is great. I think that's the only good thing about doing this right now. So now I don't have to worry about wasting them. I already used them for this man. And now I will put more enchants in.
I need some more catnip.
There you go. Perfect. How much? Okay, two more. Oh my god, thank god. Thank god. We're almost done. We're almost done with the pain. We're almost done with the pain. The pain is almost over. The evil is almost defeated. I repeat, the evil is almost defeated. Okay, we're almost done. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I might as well knock this out now. That way, next time we stream, we don't have to do this stupid quest. I hate this quest. This is like the most annoying quest of all time. I think the worst part is I have to do this again as well. For my side account, I have to do this like 7 more times. Well, actually, 6 more times. For my side account. Actually, 7 more times, because I need to have a max level on that account. That way, I can farm from some specific gear that I might want to go for.
I shall never surrender.
Ah, he's almost dead. Please just die. Yeah, how's it going, RPG? Welcome to the live stream, dude. We're about to end the live stream. We're just doing this annoying quest. That way I don't have to do it next time. I hate having to start this quest next time I stream, so might as well knock it out and call it a day. Call it a night. Thank God. I absolutely hate this spell quest. He actually has 9 lives, yeah. Yes. I have to fight him 9 times. He's like, oh, Hero King's Isle, we're so quirky. We're so quirky that we made a boss fight for Life and Death Wizards where you have to fight a man 9 times. Even though there's like no point since nothing changes. He just has 9 lives. Oh, we're so quirky. I have it maxed up, but I don't remember doing this. Dude, you probably don't remember because you don't want to.
You've done it.
And honestly, you should remember.
You're pretty good. That was quite a challenge. Return this coin to Dworgin. You've earned it.
Yes, thank you, because I do not want to be here anymore. I absolutely hate this quest with a burning passion. Oh, thank you, we're done. Repressed memories? Yeah, dude. Like, it's good. It's good that you don't remember. You shouldn't remember the pain. Because this is pain. I honestly even for kind of, I didn't really fully forget, but I kind of forgot about this quest until I made a Death Wizard, and then I remember about this quest, and I'm like, ugh. You know what though? The good thing is, the spell that you get from this is actually good now. That's the only positive side now.
You have Freddy's lucky coin? How wonderful! You must have done well in combat. This next spell
that's
will
true.
help you along your way.
And now the spell's super good. It's just so good. I actually like the fact I got the spell. But like before then, it was so bad. It was such an ass spell. I absolutely hated the spell, but now it's pretty good. Super good in PvP. In PvE, it's pretty good. I say pretty good because minions aren't necessarily all that helpful in PvE that much, with certain exceptions. But other than that, it's super good overall. Let's see. I've had my dev since like 2010. So I probably did it for a while ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, exactly. Oh, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I do have the jewel. Look. I have it here. Right there. Your night. I crafted multiple, actually. I crafted 2 extras, sometime in the future. Because I'm probably still going to be using them in Winter Tusk anyway. So, I have 2 extras. Yeah, I did make them. Wait a minute. Okay, I just realized something. I need to go back to the stream real quick. Hold on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Yeah, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. I wasted so much time. I was in my energy gear, dude. I was in my energy gear. Look at these stats, dude. I was in my energy gear the whole time. Why did nobody tell me? Look, there's such a big difference. I didn't even need a blade at that point. I was literally in my energy gear the whole time, except with the pet. Wow. Imagine. So what happened is that I was doing Freddy 9 lives, right? In my energy gear. The only difference was I just equipped, you know, the pet that has slightly more damage. So with this, I had 18% damage. Which means I wasn't in my main set. In my main set, I have 42% damage. Meaning, I didn't need a blade if I was in my PvE set. But I was in my energy set. So I wasted so much time. Damn. Oh, dude. Wow, that's a frenzy moment, dude. You love to see it. That's a yikes. Small cranium moment, dude. Matt is prepared? Yeah, I am. I love it. I was wondering why your health went down to 500. I didn't even know you had your energy gear. You want to know why you don't know, right? Do you want to know why you don't know why I'm in my energy gear? The reason why is because these stitches are fire. They don't look like they're for energy, dude. They're just fire. Look at this. And now look at this. Like you can't even tell. You can't even tell if it's energy or PvE because they look fucking fresh. Look at that. That's why you can't tell. They're so fire that you get confused. It's crazy. But yeah, I didn't even realize I was in energy gear. That's kind of a yikes for me. However, I will, on that note, after a stupid moment, leave the stream here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's live stream, and honestly, I'm hungry and I'm tired, so I'm definitely gonna be heading off after this. Next time we'll be doing the walkthrough series. We will be finishing Mushu, do a little bit of Dragonspire, craft some Mega Snack, because now we can do that when we do the crafting quest, and maybe do a little bit of Grizzleheim. Depending on what level I get on this wizard, if I do get to level 40, we'll try out the Marleybone dungeon. If not, then if we happen to be able to get there, we'll do the Marleybone dungeon and leave Grizzleheim for another episode. So I'll leave it at that. Again, on Thursday, I will be doing a Pyro101 stream, preparing for the end of the finale of the Nuzlocke for my privateer on Twitch, not only to promote the stream, but also to farm for Blood's Robes. So meet me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thefrenzygamer. Other than that, I'll leave it at that. As always, remember to stay frenzy. Peace, and have a good night.